check. Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Sunday night. How's everyone doing out there? Hope you're doing well. It's been a nice, relaxing Sunday, mostly, yes. Hope y'all have been chilling out as well today. That's what Sundays are for. Nice and chill. All right, well, we got to warm up. I didn't play all day, of course. Sundays are usually my day, like true day off. I really like to take it chill. But we gotta warm up here. We'll get there. LV's opening the show. He said Streets of Madness, man. Let me think of that. I haven't played that in a million years. And DJ said, you can go for some Rob Rock material. Odds Attorney, Rage Christian. Yeah. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't have any. The only track that I have is Forever. And it's just the solo part. I didn't write any of these songs. Roy Z and Rob wrote all the songs. That's pretty much a hired gun for Rob Rock, which is fine by me. I got paid, and I got to play around the world. That was what's up. Chris Liggett, what's up, buddy? Prince of God, Prince of Apologies. What's going on there, buddy? Yeah, so you see, you want some Rob Rock. You Streets of Madness was Rob Rock. That's off his first album, Rage Creation. Warrior Turk, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Juji, having a good evening. Good to see you there. Donald James says, right on time. There you go, buddy. Warrior Turk says it's almost morning where he's at. Shoot. I'm glad it's not morning where I'm at. Donald said, get fired up. You know how we do. T-Bird in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I don't either, Alex. No, I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know what that is. Tukey, well, hello to you, buddy. Zudo, what's that? I don't even know what that is, buddy. I don't know. Could care less. Juji says the only warm-up that'll burn down house down. You know that's right. Two below in the house. How you doing? Edgar, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you there. All right, let's get working. All right, chat moved along. We got it covered. Let's do some couple more warm-ups and we'll be good to go here. think we're getting there. The warm-up is almost complete. The circle is now complete as well. All right, good to go. A lot of people showing up. Good to see everybody. Great comments thus far. Appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. It is Sunday, you know. Let's see. Where are we going? All right. Remember that. Okay, let's see. JM, appreciate that, buddy. Lisa Bond says, I'm taking guitar lessons. There you go. Good to go. That's all. Yeah, I encourage that. Anyone starting to play guitar, take lessons. Get a teacher. Take some lessons. That's great. That's great to hear, Lisa. Your daily jam. There you go, buddy. Unique Nadia, JD Kotara. Hello to you. Mason, thank you so much. Jamila Romero is here. Hello, Jamila. Hola. Hope you're doing. Buenas noches. DJ B says, the Sabbath cover might run some issues where sync license occurring. Probably not. You just get copyright claimed, DJ B. No worries, dude. You just won't get monetized for it. You don't get money for it, or you'll never make any money for it. Black Sabbath will make the money for any video hits you get, but it's all good. You don't have to worry about it, dude. There's only certain people out in the world that you need to worry about copyright strikes. So yeah, throw it up there, buddy. You should have no problem. Like I said, just get a copyright claim, and that's about it. It won't affect your channel at all. Your daily jam, those Malmsteen style. He's my hero. Juji says, welcome, please hit the like. Absolutely. Val Kimber, what's up? Ricky Tiki Tabby, I love that. I remember that when I was a kid. Brett Moore, he's like, what the F, man? I don't know. What the F to you? Let's see. Far Cry says, how does he do it? I don't know. A lot of practice, buddy. More dedication and practice than most people will ever understand. Joy Roots, thank you, buddy. Spicy Man, there you go, buddy. Bro Brat, thank you, my man. Eugene's Super Shredder Sunday. Jackson Hugh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you there. Don says, I'm sorry if I don't say anything once in a while. I'm trying to play with on the rig. Well, there you go. Do it up. No problem. 2Key0508, thank you, buddy. Stardust and Judy talking about supersized hot fudge Sunday. We got Haagen-Dazs bars, though. That's going to be good. DJ, he says, almost a super shredder. He's getting there. Absolutely, buddy. Jefferson, hello to you. Chris in the house. He says, my Neo Master friend, Killer Tone Rick. Thank you, Chris. Good to see you, brother. John McShane, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Igloo, there you go, dude. Let's see. LV's like, I'm crazy, dive bombs. Oh, that's how we roll, brother. Val says, I got to drink a lot of coffee to hit Rick's BPM. I know. That's why I drink the Mountain Dew. You got to have Mountain Dew to do what I do. Not really. Lester Benitez, thank you, my friend. Jamila, gracias. Jackson, there you go, buddy. Star Kirby, appreciate that. Very nice, very nice. Tasty Kills from Canada, good to see you. One more quarter. Cheers to you, brother, and thank you so much. Tuki says, good morning. What time is it in the United States? It is 9:13 p.m. here in Florida. Osiris, I don't even know that, dude. Metallica, that's the worst Metallica in the history of Metallica, dude. It's terrible, dude. Terrible. Rob, what's up, buddy? Chris says, Rick, you are some of my lessons. There you go, buddy. Crank them up, man. Gordon from Liverpool, UK. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, there you go, Val. Yeah, don't do Hotel California. Don Henley coming after you for sure. I ain't playing that game. There you go, Jamila. My man says, you could play some fighting. I'd love to, dude. That would be dope. I would love to. DJB, he ain't gonna cover no Eagles. Hey, me neither, buddy. Don't worry about it. ZZ, man, I appreciate you too, buddy. Don said, you're not monetized, so I don't care if my video. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, buddy. You are fine, my friend. ZZ, man, thanks so much, buddy. There you go, Nelson. T-Bird knows can't get demonetized without Demon. True that. Metallica, because I know. I actually put Of Puppets as a band word today. Chris, yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. He said, love your playing, mister. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Chris. You rock, brother. Very, very cool. All right, we're moving on. I got the chat covered up. Got to get these warm-ups cooking. Got a lot of songs to play tonight. And it's probably not going to be any of your requests either. All right, let's go. This one's Classic Jam 5. think we're getting there. I think we're pretty much warmed up, but we got one more after this. We got to warm. Once we're warmed up, we got to cool down a little bit. Cool down. But actually, I didn't never know that I did not update this next track in my playlist here. So we're gonna play this one next. It's a fun one. A lot of great comments. A lot of people hanging out. Make sure if you don't know, I put videos out every single day of the week. I go live 5 times a week. We have a fantastic community here. So if you're having a good time, hit that subscribe button. And we'd love to see you hang with us in the future. So let's go. All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, there you go, Chris. You're the man, brother. Appreciate you, dude. You know that. ZZ Man says, thank you, Ben. You're the king. There you go. There you go, ZZ Man. JR Son, thank you for that super chat, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, man. DJ B says, okay, copyright claim is and Sabbath covers coming soon. Make sure to subscribe to notifications. There you go, brother. I am subscribed. There you go, Jamila. Van Dung Nguyen, good to see you there, buddy. Perry, thank you. Mark Buckley, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Eric Sanchez. Penguin Boy says, he can barely play guitar, but this man's doing it pretty well. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. There you go, Jude G. ZZ Man, thank you. Mimi Wunsch, I appreciate that very much. Marcos Ariela Marquinez, thank you, buddy. Mimi, hello to you. Salcado, hello, buddy. Thank you so much. April Sansom, hello. Tom, there you go, buddy. Marcos, obrigado, mi amigo. One more quarter. Got the fires. Thank you, bro. DJ B, there you are, man. Appreciate that, bro. Landfish, thank you so much. Thank you, ZZ, man. A lot of great comments here. Appreciate it. Juji knows we tearing the house down tonight. DJ B says, brother's feeling it tonight. He's on fire. You know how we do. We try, man. I had a couple sips of Mountain Dew before the show, so I'm already getting there. Z-Man says, I'm so freaking impressed. This guy's like one with his guitar instrument. I appreciate that, dude. That's exactly what we try and do here. Alex Santis Fajardo, thank you, buddy. DJ says, Rick about to go nuclear. You know how we do, brother. You know how we do. Let's see. Oh, man. Comments going off the chain. We love it. We love it. Love to see great comments here. Mariela Vasquez, thank you so much. Thank you, Water Sage. Firefox, appreciate that. Colo, thank you. Kathy Moonjanath, thank you so much. LVD knows amazing floating bridge control. That's how we do it. Juji thought her phone was about to blow up. You gotta watch out. Keep some ice nearby. Michael Fairbank, he says, sounds great, bro. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing well tonight. GSC Oliveira from Brazil, obrigado y boa noche. Landa Rechelski says, awesome work, man. Love from Australia. Great to see you down there tonight. The ZZ man, that warmed up. I know. Thanks, Mark. Thank you, GC. ZZ man says, Shredbo, I'm so dang impressed. Thank you, brother. Agent 777 says, you were playing reminds me of Becker. Jason Becker. That's amazing, dude. Thank you so much. Jason's a legend, dude. T-Bird says the Dalai Lama walked into a pizza shop and asked the clerk, can you make me something with everything? Can you make me one with everything? There you go. He tries. Thanks, GC. K.V. says, I was just watching a 16-year-old girl shred a bunch of songs. Yeah, Abby Green, for sure. She's a great friend of the channel here. Abby's awesome. Derail, what's up, my friend? Happy Sunday, bro. Good to see you, man. Hollow Creeks, he's back again. There you go. Matthias from France, bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Andrew White, not really. I mean, if you got a riff, if you put a request up and I know the riff, I'll play it. But beyond that, no, I don't know too much, man. I do all original stuff, as you can see by the pinned comment here. It says 100% original music. I appreciate you nonetheless. Rodrigo, buena noche to you. Rhythm Melody, thank you, bud. I never did Navy SEAL. No, not one, man. George Kaplan, hello to you, buddy. Good to see you. Taco Naka says, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, buddy. I am. I hope you're doing well out there as well. One of the people says, what's with the seeing eye? It's an Eye of Horus, Egyptology symbol. It's a, what is it? I can't remember the. I know what it is, but I can't think of it right now. I got a lot of other things on my mind, but it's mostly for prosperity and health, things like that. Derail says, go Indiana Pacers. Yeah. Yeah. See, the heat has been long gone, man, so I don't even care. But if you want to see the Pacers winning, Derail, I'm with you, buddy. Here you go. Rodrigo, Brazil, obrigado, Brazil. K.Vita says, yeah, it was her. That's cool. Yeah, for sure. We know there's a lot of youngsters out, younger people playing metal stuff right now. It's really great. I love to see it. I really do. Keeping the spirit alive, and that makes me happy. Shaquille Shake, how you doing, buddy? Richard Lee, good to see you, my friend. Much love to you. Life on Two Wheels says, hey, man, hope your summer's going great. I'm flying out to Germany for the Sabbath. Finally, I hope to catch you live later. That's awesome, dude. Hope you have a good time at that. That'd be sick, dude. GC says, wow, you speak Portuguese too. Really awesome. Thank you. A little bit. No problem, Andrew. Yeah, about the rocks, I'm here in a minute, Kate. I just got to get to these comments, my friend. And always a lot of comments. We'll be trying. Patrick DeCarly, there you go. Jethro Tull, sitting on a park bench. That's a classic. Let's see. Shaquille, there you go. Glue Perna from Indonesia, good to see you. And Ray Basco from the Philippines. Wonderful to see you people tonight. K-Dot, I got you covered, brother. One moment, Tito. Takanaka says, you want to buy a Dean ML, but not trying to spend thousands. Check out reverb.com, buddy. Check out reverb.com. They usually have some good deals there for you. Dana Ford, thank you very much. Mimi, I appreciate that. Let's see. All right, I think we got Life on Two Wheels. There you go, buddy. And Jared Brand from Arkansas. What's up, dude? Spicy Noodle says, just riff, bro. I'm gonna do more than riff, man. Make sure you get some ice for your face because we're gonna melt it off. No, just kidding. This one's actually a chill tune, but it does get a little hectic in the end. Let's go. are completely warmed up, 100%. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. If you're hanging out and you're enjoying the show and you're enjoying the community, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We put videos out every single day of the week. We go live 5 times a week. And we have a great time in here. We got a great community, wonderful people. We're always having a good time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the fun. I promise you, it'll be good. Anyway, a lot of great comments here. Appreciate everyone hanging out. We've got more songs coming up. But we also sit back and we read all the comments to make sure everyone is seen and heard. Even some of the bad stuff. But yeah, let's check it out. If I can remember where I started off at. Okay. All right, there we go. DJ B knows Reverb has some DNMOs for about $500. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal, bro. That's where I got most of my stuff recently from Reverb. Thanks, K. Dot. Jesse, God bless you too. Thank you so much. Val Kimber, thank you, buddy. Game Eat Sleep says, well learned. Awesome dedication. Absolutely, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks, K. Dot. Ray DeVito knows what's your excuse. Hidden money. Yeah, that's true. Money is a big excuse anymore. I feel that. Mike Walker, thank you, buddy. LJ said, this is metal. That's what I'm talking about. Flip Flop Deeble says, holy crap, dude. Keep shredding. I will, sir. Thank you very much. Javier Lopez, hello. Thank you so much, buddy. Claudia Galvez says, well, bro, that's amazing. Why don't you play at a concert? You should go to American Talent Show. Yeah, for sure. I'm playing a concert right now. It's a free concert I put on every 5 nights a week. I tried to go on America's Got Talent. I did speak to a casting agent. I would have skipped the line, but this year the producers went with a different route. So maybe we'll next year. K-Dot, thank you, buddy. Danny says, good articulation, good rhythm, clean, soulful, very nice. Oh, thank you so much. Too Tall, much love to you, brother. GC says, I subscribe. There you go. Ray DeVito says, John Sykes. Man, we could probably toss a quick John Sykes in here, dude. I love, I have the Still of the Night selection here. It's really good, really good. Thank you, Pog Boy. Too Tall, thank you, too. Josh says, I think anyone can learn guitar. Right? That's true. Yeah, you can. Doesn't matter. But you got to have that dedication. That's the truth, man. Dakota, he said, I like rock music. It's good. There you go, Dakota. That's what we like to hear. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Briella Potter. She got a foot fetish, man. That costs money, Briella. Come to my OnlyFans show where I'll put my feet right up your a-hole. So funny, man. Football Edits. Hello, bro. Axiom Ape, thank you, my man. Doc Hudson, she came last night. Saturday night, we played acoustic. You missed it. But come on back next Saturday. I'll do some more. Football, thank you, buddy. He's Too Tall. There you go, brother. Football, thank you. Thank you, Darrell. Appreciate that. Action Ape, hello. James from Kmart said, he's better than you. But James from Kmart, man, you got to be real good to be from Kmart. No, just kidding, dude. Don't worry about that shit. He's better than me is the stupidest thing you ever want to say in your life, man. You say, no one's better than me, and I'm no better than anyone else, man. You just play what you do. You do what you do, man, but never worry about it. I appreciate you, though, man. Never say things like that. You'll be much better in your life. I promise you. Nate McMullen, there you go, buddy. Danny Lito, thank you. Football, there you go, my friend. Appreciate that. Danny said, you can barely hold a guitar. Hey, no worries, man. You got to learn. You got to learn. Jose Maria Corjo, hello to you, my friend. Fusible said, I don't want to play the guitar anymore. Yeah. Sometimes I don't either, but I enjoy it. I have fun. You got to have fun. If you don't have fun doing what you're doing, then you shouldn't probably do it. I have fun playing guitar. I used to not have fun playing guitar, but again, I'm having a good time nowadays. Football says, bro, you should do a talent show. I feel that, man. You know any that'll get? You know any that out there, man? There you go, Daniel Baker, Val Kimber. Thank you, buddy. And comments off the chain. I love it. A lot of great people. We got 274 people watching. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're interested in the show. I do appreciate you. It's like the trolls are out in full force. What did Samya say? Oh, the Samya still wants some feet. You got some real foot fetishers out there. Very nice. People don't like that. Christian Perez says, how tall are you, Rick? I've seen that one picture with you that read, you look tall. Yeah, 6'2", buddy. 190 pounds on top of that. Actually, I'm probably heavier. I'm probably about 200 pounds now. I haven't checked my weight, but yeah, 6'2". Albert Koski, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Echo Explorer, thank you. Thank you, Jay Voorhees. Gino Bauer, thank you. Football Edicts, have a great night, man. Richard Scarino, hello. Football's loving it, man. There you go. T-Bird said, Trolls making up for not being here last night. Yeah, we had a nice night last night. It was a clean night last night. Very clean. Jay Voorhees said 20 seconds in, I subscribe. Well, anyone else in the chat here watching the show, be like Jay Voorhees. Hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. Let's see. Jeremiah says, hey, Rick, I'm new. Good to see you, Jeremiah. Hope you're doing well tonight. GC says, sorry about my English. I don't speak English. That's okay. So far, so good, GC. I appreciate you for putting the stuff in the chat. It's awesome. Matthew Garnier, God bless you too, brother. Much love to you, man. Thank you. Mr. Sprouse, I'd love to see you play red card. What's that? Like soccer? Used to play soccer as a kid. Or I don't know. Anyway, studio. Echo says studio could be a cool gig. Yeah, you never know. Hard business to get into, studio work, honestly. F. Kumar says, any thoughts on tone weight? I never heard of it. I don't know what it is, dude. I'm not sure. R to the B. He says heaven and hell. Now, see, that's a request we can do. Heaven and hell, one of my favorites for sure. Gustav says shred question mark. Maybe, maybe not. Stick around and see. Mr. Sprouse said I recently picked up my instruments. Very cool, man. Val asked, you ever tried to play a banjo? Yeah, I played one before. Yeah, a friend of mine wanted to do some song for Howard Stern. He said he wanted to have banjo in it. And I was like, okay. He brought a banjo over and I figured out how to play it real quick and recorded some riffs for it. Pretty fun. Pretty funny, honestly. But yeah, I'm not going out buying any banjo, that's for sure. Mr. Sprout, yeah, we still playing. We got plenty of show to go, man. Tape dispenser? Heck no, man. I got no banjo. Nope. Gustav, I can play a little bit, yeah. I know the Weezer riff, and I know, what else do I know lately? I know Enter Sandman, too. Those are the two things I can play. I'm kidding. Yes, buddy, I can play. Stick around. Be patient. We have a lot of people here hanging out, so I appreciate you nonetheless, man. Let's see. Darren Brooks knows Get Your Pool. Viking brother CJ from New Zealand. Good to see you. Marco Antonio. Hello. Okay. Albert Cassius, love when you come on the feed. You're such a breath of fresh positive air. Thank you, Albert. I appreciate that. Sierra Warfield. Hello to you. Juji said, can you play Black? Sorry, that'll probably be later on tonight, Juji. Let me know before you shred the bed, and we'll see if we can knock a piece of that out. Jeff, thank you, my friend. Sierra, hello to you. Brian, hello. Eddie, I'm doing great, buddy. How you doing there? Darren Brooks, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Jicey likes to know Zed Sabbath. Absolutely. Steve Cisco said, Rick, love your playing. Do you think music theory is necessary? Thank you so much, number one. Yeah, number two, I think so, yeah. I know my theory inside and out. I studied for 2 years guitar and then took 2 years of college to expand my theory. I think it's very helpful. I think otherwise you might get into a rut really fast. But, maybe it's not so much necessary at the start, but it becomes necessary, I think. Cold coffee, there you go, buddy. Nick wants that one, yeah. We get a lot of requests for this one, That's the hard part to do, that fast part and then go around the harmonic. That's a tough one. Lempy, hello to you, buddy. Let's see. Cold Curtis, is it impossible to rock on the banjo? I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't like I was shredding on it. I was just figured out how to play chords and get some stuff going. Eddie says, what guitar would you recommend for a lefty? Probably you can get a Jackson, you can get Ibanez. They all make them. Depends on what style of music you're trying to do. But if you're playing heavy metal, get a Jackson or an Ibanez for sure. Those would work out perfectly, man. Liam P, what's up? Stint said, love the soul on Highway Star. I love it too, bud. We might have to rip that one out too. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to do Still of the Night and, okay, we'll do Still of the Night next and Highway Star. How about that? Alex, no, I don't know. That's a hard riff, man. Enter Sandman's amazing. So hard to play and technical. It's beyond crazy. And I mean, I haven't even heard it. I've heard it twice in my life. And I even was around in 1992 or whatever. Oh my God. Rich Kosaric, what's up, dude? Good to see you there. All right, let's kick that out, man. We'll do this. We'll do these some real, some real requests, stuff that's cool and ripping, not droned out dumminess. Let's see what we got here. All right, let me find the solo part of this because someone wanted some John Sykes. That was Still the Night by Whitesnake featuring John Sykes' guitar solo. Amazing. Now that's real guitar playing right there. And here's more real guitar playing with the Highway Star from Ritchie Blackmore and Deep Purple. Let's go. There you go. Two great guitar players right in a row. Now we're going to go to a real great composer named Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart next. And that'll get you pumping for sure. All right, let's cue that up, and we're gonna read these comments, and then we get moving and grooving. Let's see. Randall Leandre, yo, thank you so much for that super chat, brother. Appreciate you there. Very, very kind of you to drop that. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. I think I missed that. Siama says our quad rail humbucker factory in 2003 guitar rare. I'm not sure, buddy. You might want to check on Reverb or eBay and see if someone else has one and see what they're selling it for. Tyrone may say, I think they're pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't use them. I wouldn't buy one. If I could have the money, I'd probably just have one. But yeah, I've never. My uncle's got one. It's real nice. They're real sweet. But yeah, it depends on what type of music you're actually playing with it. Sergio Ribeiro from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Let's see. Thanks, Next Film Movies. Appreciate that. Val Kimber, thank you. Val loves that Whitesnake. Heck yeah, man. There you go, Nextville. Appreciate that, Ryan. Very kind of you to say that. Cold Coffee says, good Lord, the speed in those harmonics. Thank you, Cold Coffee. San Chao Ho, he says, you are just too good. Keep it going. Thank you so much. Soul Taker in the house. How's it going, brother? Jake is vibing in the house as well. Good to see you too, man. Hope y'all doing well tonight. Infinity 3, thank you very much. Stinson says, don't ever think you can't do anything, Rick. You inspire me. So thank you, Stinson. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. Val loves them tellies. There you go, man. Thanks, Joe Tellier. Alejandro Productions, appreciate that. There you go, Michael. Infinity 3, thank you. Randall Legendre, hello. Stardust knows that Highway Star. I like it. Remember that game? We play a game on the internet. They have a band name and they put emojis. You got to figure out the band name. That's a good one. Highway Star. Nice one. Infinity 3, thank you. Thank you, Stinson. It's Doe. Appreciate that. Vinyl Massacre, there you are. Infinity 3 again. Thank you so much, buddy. Nextville's feeling that. Jake says, Rick, I'm really curious if you know any systems. I sure don't. That's kind of what's that. What's that one go? How's it go? Life is a box of chocolates. Something. I don't know. I've heard it, but I don't know. I do. Peace. What's up there? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Sal and Shelley says, I have no excuse for being a bad guitar. There's no excuses anymore. The entire blueprint of guitar is online. And if you have the wherewithal to know it, you can figure it out real fast. But a lot of people, they don't have the time or the dedication these days, and I can understand that. The world is full of distractions, that's for sure. Nextville, thank you, buddy. Let's see. Man, I didn't know where my comments gone haywire, so I'm trying to figure out where we go. Happy boy, thank you so much. Onion, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, it's Doe. There you go. Appreciate those emojis. Seth Atkinson, thank you so much. Stinson, appreciate that. D Street says, thank God I'm not on Insta. Why? But he said that was smooth. Okay, buddy, I got 8 million views on Instagram, my man. Ain't saying nothing, dude. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Infinity, thanks so much. Challenge Shelly, Mozart's the best composer. I've been my favorite for sure. I said, oh, never mind, I just read the thing. No problem, buddy, no problem. Like I said, someone said play Whitesnake. I played a Whitesnake. Someone said play Highway Star. I played a Highway Star. If I know it, I play it. If I don't, I don't. That's the only caveat to the request. Boba said I was accused of being Picasso because of my signature. I feel that I'd be accused of being a doctor with my signature sometimes. Stinson, thanks, buddy. I would appreciate that very much if I could hang with Richie for 10 minutes or something. Just to talk to him would be amazing. Infinity from Massachusetts. Great to see you tonight. Mandalane, there you go. Isabella Ohana says, you're so nice. Another one from Brazil. Oh, obrigado, Isabella. Good to see you. Fabian, gracias, amigo. Billy Kidman, 6'2". Haven't lost any height just yet. I actually keep getting bigger, it seems. Smitty Warbenson, thank you so much. Evan said, thanks for the haunting of the Hill House. Starting to watch it. There you go, buddy. Yeah, there's some good stuff on there, man. That Mike Flanagan. Steve Cisco, thanks for that super chat, brother. Very, very nice of you to do. We do truly appreciate it, man. It means a lot when we see the super chat. So thank you, Steve. Jeremiah says, friendly reminder that Lord Jesus will return to judge. He will. Be on your best behavior, everybody. Daisy, thank you so much. Stinson, maybe a little. I can kind of play the Bohemian Rhapsody solo a little bit. Baja Cali says, rock or metal? Well, be metal then, for sure. CSP says, 15 years of guitar playing, it's hard, yeah. Wait till you hit 27 years of guitar playing like me. It's even harder. M4Q Gaming, what's up, bro? Good to see you there. Bad Joke says, what is your favorite song that you've written? We're going to play it later tonight, but it's called Voltage. It's turning into one of my favorites. So that and Storm Rider as well, one of my big favorites. Didier, we're about to get going. I'm almost done with these comments. Anthony Brett, I'm doing great. Hope you're well too. Good to see you there. Smitty, thanks for that super chat. Yo, that's awesome. Killing it tonight, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. I think we got it covered here. M4 says, come to play, brother. I'm going to try. I like this. Dustin McCauley says, no request. It's pretty clear what we can and can't play, or what we will and won't play. But yeah, I mean, if like I said, if someone comes in and goes, yo, Rick, play Judas Priest, Electric Eye. Yeah, I'm going to play it because I know it. But someone says, yo, Rick, play Indiana Jones and the Chilled Monkey Brains. I'm like, I don't know it. I'm not going to play it because I don't know it, you know. A lot of weird band names out there these days, so I don't know a lot of it. But I appreciate it. Let's see. Eagle 15 from Hawaii. Aloha, bro. Good to see you. Jacobs 5 says, Voltage is Storm Rider. Wonderful songs. There you go. Seth Tyler, appreciate that, man. Evan says, Kevin wants I Come Rainbows by Cannibal Corpse. Hey. George Corpse Grinder Fisher, man. He knows how to write them lyrics, man. Stinson, appreciate that, my man. Musa, thank you so much. All right, we're going to kick it in. We've already lost almost 60 people just for me talking. So that's how it goes. But I don't care. If you don't have the patience to hang out and you know, for me to chat with everybody, then you don't have the patience to hang out. I don't know. Anyway, this one's called Symphony 40. This is off my album. If you're interested after hearing this, my album is on my YouTube page under the Releases tab. You can listen to it for free, the whole album, as much as you want. So this one's called Symphony 40. Symphony 40. Loving that one. That was a good tune right there. Once again, it's on my channel. You can listen to my entire album for free on my YouTube channel right here. And if you want to go further than that, purchase the album. You can get it on iTunes or Amazon Music. Absolutely. All right, now cue up the next jam here, and let's see what we got in the comments. A lot of great ones that I saw, and we still got some people hanging, so I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Oh, man. Seth Tyler, I appreciate that, my friend. Aurora Peguero, so this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. Smitty says, I've been learning for 2 months upside down playing, and you show me you can find your own style. Yeah, true that, buddy. True that. And if you're interested, I do have some instructional videos on my channel. If you'd like to check those out, it can help you out for sure. I promise you that. Lester Paul says more Blackmore. There you go. I love me some Richie. Mike Huff in the house. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you, man. Very cool, very cool. Mateus, what's up with you? Evan said he liked Georgia Monstrosity better, probably. Yeah. I mean, Chris Barnes was the original, but yeah, you know, Chris Barnes and Cannibal didn't like each other, man. Seth, yeah, neoclassical metal is what I do. Thank you, Val. Kane, appreciate that. William S., what's up, brother? Good to see you. If I said just tell them to hit the rewind if they want to hear you play immediately, true that. They probably didn't do that. Some people like that don't even have the brain power to know that there's a rewind button, sadly. I don't know. Jake Survivor said, personally I enjoy the moments of you talking to chat. It's peaceful vibes with welcoming hospitality. Absolutely, I love it. I love it. I know there's a lot of people out there with whatever it's ADD or ADHD, and they need some sort of a quick fix of something in their life. I feel it, but you can still chill. You can find something. Get a fidget spinner or something. For those people, get a fidget spinner. Anyway, Shimmy, thank you so much. Mateus, there you go, buddy. Anthony Hurst, hello. Thank you, Mateus. GDR Smith, thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin. Fishing Dad, no, screw a system down. Play more of that. Yeah, man. Play more classical. That's what we like. Evan says his first son's mom had ulcer on her little private parts there. Pop 4 cups of butter. Yikes, man. That's horrible, man. I'm just sad to hear that. I have a visual now of that. But yeah, man, that's terrible. Just terrible to hear, bro. Jazz trombone knows what rock me. Amadeus. 1/4. Thank you, buddy. Frida, what's going on there? Peace. There you go. Mateus. Hot rye bread. They appreciate that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the PG-13 words to make sure. El Tiago says the legend. There you go, brother. Absolutely, man. There you go, Frida. Steve Archuleta, thank you so much, my friend. Kevin Farias, thank you. Eddie Capin, there you go, bro. Let's see. Yeah, comments going haywire. I'm trying to figure out where I left off. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Didier Khalil. Steve Archuleta knows. Appreciate that, man. Eagle 15, thank you. Juji says, sounding amazing, bro, like butter on fire. Fire butter. Go for some of that. Val says, if guitar playing is a martial art, Rick would be a ninja. That's probably true. Jake is vibing. Thank you, buddy. Hey, Watado fan. He says, where there's a will is a way. That's the truth. That's the truth. What's up, Liam? Mike Huff, thank you so much. Thank you, Jerry G. Joellen Moran, thank you very kindly there. I do, yeah, Stinson. How about because everyone's like, well, play a riff. All right, how about this one? Ooh, gotta have the rhythm pick up. Here's a little rhythmical jam for you. Turd Ferguson. Oh, wow. Turd Ferguson needs glasses. Well, I mean, if your name's Turd, then you're probably the size of a how about you're either the size of a poodle poop. You're not very big yourself there, Turd. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Joe Tell love Queensrÿche. Yeah, for sure. DJB says, if Iron Man and Silver Surfer teamed up, would they be allies or alloys? I don't know. Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, Silver Surfer is not from this Earth, but Iron Man is human, mostly. I don't know. If Tony Stark is human, I don't know. Sometimes he is. Matei said, I don't know much about rock, but this is amazing. Thank you, buddy. Kevin Ferris, thank you so much, my man. Daniel Sullivan knows that I have Horus. Fernando Sadera from Argentina. Bienvenidos, amigo. Bo says, could you play Steeler? What? The band Steeler? Is there, no, there's no song called Steeler by Judas Priest, is there? I can't remember. Anyway, Octavio from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Carlos Tovar from Mexico. Bienvenidos. Hot on your heels. Oh, yeah. That's the or whatever. No, hot on your... No, I don't remember any of that stuff. I didn't really learn the Steeler stuff. I learned the Alcatraz. Alcatraz was what I really learned. I listened to Steeler, but never learned too much of it. But I remember that little intro he had. Carlos, thank you, buddy. Yeah, probably not. Kevin, I know I stopped listening to Yngwie after maybe Magnum Opus. I think I stopped listening to Yngwie. So yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. I've got like I'll See the Light Tonight Here. You Don't Remember, I'll Never Forget. Stuff like that's what I have for some cover tunes. Anime from Colombia, good to see you. Thank you, Ceiling Fan. Well, Drow, I don't. I love Symphony X though. Yeah. Yeah, I wish, man. Michael Ramway was he's a sick goat, man. Val Kimmer, I remember that. I don't remember too much, but yeah, Lee Van Cleef and the Master. They tried to do a lot of karate shows back then. Stu Stinson says Big Log. Is that the one from Robert Plant? Got a Russian in there. Spasibo to you. Okay, they'd be alloys. That's about right. Red Raz. Thank you, brother. Good to see you, Raz. Hope you're doing well this morning over there. DJB, yeah, I know Joe, actually, yeah. I'm friends with him on Facebook for a long time. Talked to him a few times. Yeah, he's amazing. First heard him on, was it Return of the Living Shred, I think it was. Dude's a goat, man, for sure. Octavio says, what pickups do you use? High output or high gain? I'm not sure, buddy. These are just stock pickups from 1992. They're pretty sick, though, man. I use Amplitude 5, though. That's what I probably get a lot of the tone from. Red Rat says, how you doing, bud? Love to see you. Absolutely good to see you, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. I know it's early for you in the UK, brother, but we love seeing you, man. Ailton, buena noche to you. Obrigado, amigo. Jason McKinnon said, Ron Keel couldn't sing in the key to save his life. That is true, Jason. I agree with that. Very much so. There you go. Fight says, when someone says something stupid, just say, hey, welcome, person, name. What grade are you in? They probably aren't in the school. They probably got kicked out or suspended for life. Chad in the house. What's up, buddy? I've been doing, we only been on for an hour now, but we probably got another hour to go or so. P says, when you play, look at the camera so your feelings come across. No need to be shy. I'm not shy. I got to look at the guitar. The stuff that I play, there's not too many people in the world that can play what I play. So I have to keep very focused at it. But I try. Depending on the song and how much I know of it, with my eyes closed, yeah, it's the best time. Donald J saying, I stopped listening to Yngwie after War to End All Wars, yeah. I don't think I know one song of that. I heard one tune. Lester Paul says, tone comes from the hands. It's true. Yeah, I know. Turd Ferguson from Saturday Night Live, the Celebrity Jeopardy. 100%, yeah. I know exactly what it is. Boba says, Keel sucked, but Yngwie, yeah, Yngwie was Steeler. That was his band. I have some really interesting Yngwie interview. My guitar teacher met Yngwie after one of the shows in California, and they just sat around, chilled all night, talked about guitars, played guitars. Yngwie played up a bunch of demos and stuff. I have like 90 minutes of it on tape. Pretty cool. He said, my buddy said, let's play and I'll go to work. All right, you got it, brother. Stinson, I think I've got 12 now, but this one here is my favorite always. Kevin Ferris, I'm from Akron, Ohio. Jason McKibben says, remember Nitro? Oh, yeah. Freight Train. That was the jam. Thanks, life's amazing. Aiden T, hello. Since you got 12 X's. There you go, man. Tomas Dejean says, are you working on some original content? I don't work. Yeah, I write a song every week, but we play originals, but I got a real sick one here coming up. Anthony Koo in the house. How's it going, buddy? Soul Taker's back. Steve said he dropped off after Trilogy. That's probably a good idea. I mean, Odyssey was pretty good. I like Fire and Ice a lot. Fire and Ice was really good. Eclipse was really good. It just started to go downhill, man. It just started to go downhill. Don says, I've been practicing speeder and there's no way I can play it like you do, but it feels almost there. There you go, buddy. You'll get there. You keep working and you keep working, you get it, man. It's a lot. There's a lot going on in that tune. Ain't no doubt. Jeff about to play something in about 50 seconds here. Rick says, you know a British producer that looks like Kurt Cobain named Hutchinson? Doesn't sound familiar to me, no. Evan says, on VHS or beta tape, Rick? It's on audio tape. Audio tape. I wish it was on. This was 1984, I think. My teacher hung out with him. Joseph G, thanks, buddy. Tanner says, what's up? Just tuning in the channel. Good to see you, buddy. All right, we're gonna leave I want to remember Joseph's comment. Yeah, of course. I love Chuck. I was friends with Chuck from 1995 to 2000 until he passed away. Man, he's a great dude. Helped me a lot. Helped my band out a lot. Yeah. So I do know a real cool death riff here. But first, we're gonna play the Until the Bitter End. This is the title track to my album, and it's very neoclassical shred. So check this out. It's called Until the Bitter End. Until the Bitter End. That was a cool song there. Appreciate you hanging out and listening to that one. We'll get the next one queued up. Again, I do have an album out. It's on my channel here. Just go to my page, go to the Releases tab. The entire album is available for listening, free of charge. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A lot of great comments. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Make sure you know I do videos every single day of the week. I go live 5 times a week. We have a lot of fun here, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and come on and hang with us. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. We got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Ailton Ferreira, buenas noches to you. Y obrigado, mi amigo. Let's see. Life is amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, I remember as a Chuck Schuldner comment. Where'd that comment go? That's where we left off, actually. Wasn't it? I don't know. Jeff, thank you. Okay, I think I remember that. Okay, I am a little ahead of time here. Okay, I mean, Joseph G says, do you play any Death, Chuck Schuldner? Bro, how about this one? Chuck was an amazing person, man. Unbelievable. Jeff, thank you so much, man. Charlie Escobar in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I missed something? Anyway, Jake said, I genuinely didn't know Rick is 6'2". Jake, you're a good friend to the channel, buddy. I want to show you. Maybe you never saw these pictures. I'm gonna show you a nice little comparison, just for fun, because I love showing these. Anyway, this is Yngwie J. Malmsteen, a real picture of Yngwie J. Malmsteen with Al Di Meola. Yngwie's about 6'3", I think, and Al's probably about 5'9", 5'10", altogether. And then same person, different other. Rick Renstrom, that guy, and Al Di Meola. Just a FYI. It's a real picture. Tampa Bay Capitol Theater, for sure. I don't know where Yngwie and Al took their picture at. But yeah. I was tall since I was probably 11. Like really, I was probably one of the tallest kids in the class, except for the real tall kids that like played basketball. I was just not as tall as those guys, but I was pretty tall. All right, let's see. Anyway, but no worries, dude. Appreciate you, man. And all right, Joseph G, thank you so much, my friend. Jake says almost 300 likes on the stream. Very nice. That's a good night tonight. Evan Kelly knows. Rest in peace, Chuck. God bless him, man, for sure. Charlie says just checking in. What's up, Rick? Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you, buddy. Yes, a great weekend thus far. Too bad it's almost over though, man. I got to go back to work tomorrow. Stinson says he got a 67 Fender Jazz bass he loves more than his wife, and she knows about it. Dang, dude. That's a pretty rare piece of equipment there, man. I ain't gonna lie, for sure. Thank you, Charlie. Jason, thank you. Jeff, appreciate that. El Sukhoi, thank you so much. Master Crane said his weed smoking session just got more intense. There you go. Puff it up, man. T-Bird says the last Yngwie CD I bought was the 2000 reissue of Magnolia. Yeah, that's a great record, man. Vengeance. And it's also got my good friends Shane Galas playing drums on it, man. Unbelievable. El Mayco, yeah, everything I do is all originals, buddy. Chad said, I like how it started. You made that flow beautifully together. Awesome playing. Thank you, Chad. Jeff, thanks again. Jean-Marie Jackson, hello to you. Mitzi says, this is a clear example to don't give up. Hey, yo, you're playing amazing. Thank you, Mitzi. Appreciate that. Tanner Deputy knows Until the Bitter End. Against the Grain, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jason. Don said, this has not gotten old yet. Damn, I love this song. I love playing it. And I play it more than anybody. But I love playing it. It's fun. Wesley, appreciate that, my friend. Big Mike in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, and thank you so much. Jake knows the epitome of shredding. That's how we do. Oxy Red, thank you so much. Kenneth knows, prime example of you're the only thing holding you back. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Kane, I never heard of that band. Don't know what that is. Starla Daniels, thank you so much. One more quarter. Have a great night, buddy. James Levine, appreciate you there. Dylan Curry said, hey, man, sorry I haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. Been super busy with work and taking care of his grandparents. No worries, buddy. I'm here till you're done, though. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that, man. Michelle Hendra, thank you. Let's see. My man said, Dimebag Dare Multiverse. Yeah, we back. Except we don't play Pantera. Not a lot of it. Although we can if we wanted to. Man, a lot of comments here. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, they remember that one. All right, Fry ZQ, thank you so much. Starla, I'm doing great. How about you tonight? Kane Pizza, they got a really lot of good songs. That's cool, man. I'm glad you love them, brother. And anyone else wants to check out Eccentrics? It sounds like a weight loss drug. If you're overweight and need something, take Eccentrics. Take it once per day per your doctor. Get your prescription at the CVS. Eccentrics. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad you like them, though, dude. I don't know who they are, and I'm sure they're great, man. Shy Guy, thanks, buddy. Jason Mullane knows. Joseph G, appreciate that. Marcos Pyrus, thank you. Hesher asks, how do you phone me? I don't. If I fingered you, probably. Here's the chord, right? I had to figure it out myself. It's the pinch to emphasize accentuation. I mean, it's that, yeah, for sure. Because Tyler was like, how do I get to 110%? It's like, dude, there's so much, every guitar player has their own, like little intricacies. Like George Lynch, man, I try and play play solos from George Lynch. There's so many little things, like tiny things. And, if you want to hit it perfectly, you got to play it perfectly. It's so hard, man. I don't play it perfectly, but I come as close as I can. And I've come to the point that I'm just going to come as close as I can. That's about it, man. But there's people out there that sit there and pine away and figure it all out. True that, Evan. I got to echo that one for sure. Thanks, Kakakara Keek. There you go, man. Jason McKibben, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. Matthew Howell, thank you, sir. Daniel Beso, hello, thank you. Joseph G says, favorite death song. My favorite one, probably Crystal Mountain. I'd say Crystal Mountain or Pull the Plug. I love both of those, honestly. Brian Ricks, thanks, buddy. Al Cool said, he's been shot and have one messed up leg. I'm always mad this dude has pushed through his limitations. You got to buck it up. True that, man. Yeah, everyone's got some storm in their life, man. You got to ride this storm. Thanks, Jason. Nightcrawler, beware the beast in black. Night, dance, dance, dance. Dun, dun, dun. Is that? I didn't remember that. I don't know, man. Painkiller's all right to me. It's a good record, man. It was great to hear Judas Priest come back strong, but never really tried to learn much off of it. Let's see. If I said you should put Speed on a loop 24/7 as an ad, there you go. I might make it. I was thinking about doing. I see these things for dog music. Like a 24-hour dog music, and people put it on and leave. I was thinking about starting it with some chill piano stuff, and then once I knew the people had left after like 20 minutes, I'd kick into Speeder 24/7. You coming over and hanging out with me, Semi? He said, where do you live? I live right here. What a weird question. I live in Akron, Ohio. How about that? I'm from Akron. That's where I'm from. There you go. There you go, Joseph. Tony Leon, thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Steve said, I sent you a friend request on Facebook. All right, buddy, I'll check it out, man. I think I hit the cap, but I got to delete a bunch of weird spam, so I'll throw you up on there, man. Appreciate that, dude. Tanner, thank you so much, man. Anthony says, hopefully it's okay. Been using your music for D&D battle sequence. Yeah, cool. Tear it up, man. That's fine. The more people that know, the better, man. The more people that hear it, I love it, man. That's great. I love to push this music out further and further, and that's fine by me there, Anthony. Nate, thank you, buddy. Jason, thank you. Straight six, appreciate that, man. Sean says, what's happening on here? Not too much. We're just chilling for a minute. We're going to play some more songs in a moment. DJ B knows what we call him Rick-Way Shredstein. You know that. Jason Lou, 6'7". That's very tall. That's a very tall dude. I got a friend that's he's almost 7 foot, man. I'm like, that crazy. Jake Swipe said, even just the solo itself sounds like, thank you, buddy. Boba says, Steeler Hot on Your Heels has to be a great song. My favorite song on that is, I love the solo of Born to Rock. It's not his greatest solo, but it's just so cool. It's like, it's got the best attitude. It's like it's such an attitude on that solo. I love how he played that. Laura Bachloon, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Having a great weekend thus far. Jason McKim said, he saw that old pic of me in the Ingve pose. You know how we do. Starla, thank you. Teaver said, that's Rick Renstrom, the other Ingve mouse. Indeed, indeed. Evan said, Rick watched Skin Peel playing pinch harmonic sweeping. First time I've seen pinch. Wow, that's wild. I would look into that. Jason, I stream 5 nights a week, buddy. Noel from Australia, good to see you there, buddy. Jake says, currently over 300 likes on the stream. Also, props to you. Not only can shred, but you got the height. I know. Height doesn't mean much. I mean, look at Dan Spitz from Anthrax. He was like 5'1". He got more money than me. Maybe I need to become shorter. I don't know. I don't know. You never know, man. Nothing holds back anybody. I think in my eyes, man, you as long as you can play and you can do the job, that's what matters the most. That's what matters the most. Let's see. Okay. Star says Shaydox equals ass. Oh. Okay. Let's take a look at Shaydox real quick. I just want to see if Shaydox got anything fun to talk about. Shaydox got a lot to talk about. Oh boy. Yeah, Shaydox has 138 subscribers. He has 35 videos. They're all video game videos. He does like dinosaurs. He's playing a dinosaur arcade solo game. Yeah, and he likes the dinosaur simulator. Very nice. Yeah. All right, Shader, whatever. I'm gonna leave you alone on that one, man. I'm too tired to worry about it. David Silva from Portugal. He said he can't sleep. We're gonna rock it, dude. Jake says the soundtrack to Tron got me into electronic music. Has a similar impact of emotion to it. I feel you could play those songs on electronic. That'd be wild, man. I love that the first Tron movie, man. That jams. Tony Kubo said it all sounds the same. What that? I don't know. Noel says, I hope you're having a great stream and a great week. Thank you, Noel. Appreciate that, brother. Nathan Games, thank you, my man. Devil says, it got me by surprise. There you go. Stinson says Stevie Ray is his favorite. Says, anyway, you can play Voodoo Child. I don't know the Stevie Ray version, but I know the Jimmy version. That's some good stuff right there. Michael Master, hello to you. Carlos Galino knows Ripper Owens saying Nightcrawler amazing on the night. Yeah, he sounded good. Ripper kills it, dude. I've known Tim Owens since I was like 16 years old, dude. And he could sing amazing back then. He just gets better and better, man. Yeah, Tim's amazing. Jose Maria Cole, hello to you. Jake knows Rick lives on the planet Shred. I have to take a spaceship to get to Earth every day and go to my job. Alan says, seeing you in concert every Sunday is my favorite new way to end the weekend. There you go, Alan. That's what I'm talking about. Jay said, you don't live too far away. There you go, brother. Trading Bears, thank you, my man. Carlos Paella knows just like LeBron. Oh, yeah, a lot of famous people from Akron, Ohio, man. Surprisingly. Goof says, you ever listen to Queensryche? Dude, I've seen Queensryche. I saw Queensryche 3 times live. Yeah, and I used to play Queensryche in a cover band, like a ton of tunes. T-Bird knows Rick lives on a houseboat. Oh, yeah, man. We got a nice one here, too. I'm surprised I'm not seasick right now. Gustav knows what's up. Second to none. What's up, buddy? I'm doing great. How about you, bro? Tommy Benson from Philly. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Let's see. He said his favorite band is the Rolling Stones, and his favorite guitar player is Keith Richards. That's cool, brother. Very nice. Stinson said, ever try a 12-string? Yeah. I was like wasted at a party once, and some guy brought out his 12 string, and because I said I could play guitar, I said, "Here, play this, bro." And I started playing some like King Diamond stuff on it, man. It was pretty funny. And they were all preppy. Me and my friend were like super metaled out, and we're like laughing. Second says, much love from San Jose. Absolutely, buddy. Tanner, we got warmed up a while ago. We good now. Trading Bears, appreciate that. Marina Elizabeth Gonzalez Gaetan, hello to you. Atomic Shadow, hello. Teaver said, Rick, if Yngwie played Jack's card, pretty much. I'm more like, I'm actually like, if Yngwie and Al Di Meola combine forces, that's pretty much how I play. Because I don't do the legato left-hand stuff like Yngwie, but I do the right-hand picking like Al. Gloria's in the house from work. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Teaver says, Rick, what's your take on Scott Fro? I think they're pretty cool. I'd love to have one. I mean, if I ever become rich and famous, I'm going to get one of the Yngwie strats for sure, man. I'd love to have one. Trading Bear says his friend had a stroke. He still found a way to play. Keep rocking. That's awesome, man. I'm sorry to hear about the stroke, but yeah, man. People can adapt and overcome to anything if they have their mind set to it, for sure. Reaper says, love and peace. All hope everyone had a blessed day. God bless you too, Reaper. Much love. Thank you so much. DJB said his dad said hard work never killed anybody. Look at him and said, oh yeah? When's the last time you heard of anyone arresting to death? True that. Bed rot, man. You got to watch out. Let's see. Alessandra, absolutely, buddy. Paul Leo, thank you so much. Let's see. Tommy, what's up there, buddy? Eric Toller's a Cleveland transplant in Texas. There you go. Much love to you, buddy. Hiram Crow, good to see you. Argentina. Gracias, amigo. Jojo Jabadoo, and I love metal guitars. Good to see you. Hello. DJB says, in emergency, what's better than an EMT? A pair of medics. There you go, man. I like that. Total dad joke for sure. Feeling it. Victor Manuel Mitre Nunez. Thank you, sir. All right, I think we got it covered, man. What was next? All right, the next song is The Fire Within. Biggest song I ever wrote. I have a video of it on here on YouTube. 376,000 views. That's a lot of people watching this one. But it's a classic tune. It's on my YouTube page here. Make sure you check that out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet already, make sure you do so. If this song doesn't help you, I don't know what will. Check it out. that was The Fire Within. Appreciate you hanging out with me on that one. That's a crazy tune right there. All right. Well, next one's even crazier. You thought that was crazy. Wait for the next one. Those who know, know. All right, a lot of great comments. Appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. Let's see. Where did we leave off? I don't remember. It was right around here. Okay. Man, a lot more comments than I expected. All right, let me try and find it. I think. Okay. Oh, her. Thank you so much. Remember that one. Stitch said saw Queen in Edmonton. Nice, nice. Donald James knows Rick comes from Shredsville, Ohio. That sounds like a real name from there. They had a lot of those vills out there. That's awesome, dude. Let's see. All right, remember that one there. Okay. Remember those. A lot of comments here, so I'm trying to catch up. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Okay, Tijuana, Baja, thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you there. Marcos, hello. Jake's 5 said, The Fire Within. My ears are ready. Absolutely, absolutely. Lori said, I gotta be at back work 9 a.m. I know. I gotta be up at 10:30 tomorrow. I'm like, not fun. Evan said, my friend got badly burned from train tracks after being drunk and learned to play guitar with his feet, which still blows my mind. Dang, dude. That's crazy. Donald says, another Tron movie coming out? Yeah, brand new one. It's got Trent Reznor doing the soundtrack, if I'm correct. Chris says, Rick had a breakthrough last week, skipping strings tight around 160. Oh, nice, dude. When you break that wall, man, it starts to come together, man. That's great. Eric Detroit, thank you, buddy. Nathaniel Schwartz, hello to you. Carlos said, that song reminds me of back when I was taking music theory classes in college, classical concepts. Oh, yeah. A lot of the stuff that I did was based on the stuff I learned in college, man, for sure. Big Mike knows the fan favorite. Absolutely. Racine Casados, thank you, buddy. Annette, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Midwest Lee, thank you, sir. Juji said, when the song plays the cabbage in the fridge shreds itself. True that. Samsung going to have me start playing my songs inside their refrigerators. Takes care of everything. Andy Gomez, thanks. Big Mike says, shout out to the people who heard this 25 years ago on Google videos. I know, right? I know. When that came out, almost 25 years ago. 2000 or something like that. It was released. Unbelievable. And me and my friend just did that video. I was trying to get I was using it as a press kit, part of my press kit. And he's like, you mind if I put this on YouTube? I was like, what's that? Yeah, go ahead, dude. I don't care. And one day I'm like, wow, how's this got so many views, man? I think the first time I found it had like 50-some thousand views. I was like, wow. Or 60,000. I was like, wow, this is crazy, dude. What is this stuff? Tomato, thanks, brother. Donald James says, shredded cheese says, damn, Rick, you're the GOAT. True that, man. Tayo Benzakai Rogni, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Laura Backlund, thank you so much. Theodore Pagani, thank you. Big Mike says, Rick gives me 0 excuses to be bad guitar. I know, man. There ain't no excuses no more in this world. Every single thing about a guitar or music is online right now. If you're not using the tools out there, then that's the excuse right there, man, for sure. Patrick Lisboa Rodriguez, thank you, buddy. Mystical 905 says, man, that acid I dropped in high school is coming back to bite me hard right now. Sounds like you kept taking it, Mystical. Maybe you should find better things to be productive with in your life. Maybe, I don't know. Sounds like you're pretty mom's basement to me. Anyway, Canadian guy, thanks, buddy. Racine Casados, thank you, brother. Donald says, another track that doesn't get old. I know. I've been playing that forever, man. Playing that a long, long time. Thank you, Gloria. Needlessly, thank you so much. Let's see. All right, T-Bird says that we got 53.1. We finally crossed the threshold of 53,000. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, I think YouTube's like been slowing me down, man, or something. We were pumping it up, and now it's like kind of. It took a bit to get to 53, from 52 to 53. That took a minute, but man, I appreciate each and every one of you that support me. It means a lot. Ron Burgundy, man, what's up, dude? Thank you, Patrick. DJ B says I have very little hope in Disney. He says, yeah. Forget Marvel's downhill. Star Wars. I'll never. I got Disney Plus, so that's about all I have from Disney. Just so I can have all these movies at my fingertips when I want to watch it. Thank you, Jake. Ian Hodges, thank you. Okay, this is funny, man. First Mystical 95 is talking about some acid trip. Now he says play some Def Leppard. Triple, quadruple, exclamation point. Now go take some acid and listen, and go to YouTube and listen to it, man. Get yourself some sugar on you and get some sugar on you, Maybe they'll pour some sugar on you. DJ B knows they ruined Star Wars. Yeah. There's that last sequel trilogy, whatever the hell it is, man. Other than the fan service of the classic characters, it was garbage. All 3 movies are garbage. Let's see. Honey Tap in the house. God bless you, brother. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Jobby Fernandez, I'm doing great, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. A1 Gambit in the house. He says, it's good to be in the live today. Time to relax and hear some rockin' tunes. You got that, brother. You got that, brother. Steve says, I'm interested in doing it myself. What do I need to get started? Steve, if you're doing like guitar stuff, you're going to need obviously a guitar. You would need probably a interface. Probably the least expensive ones, like a Focusrite Scarlett. Those are pretty cheap. You need a PC. You're going to need probably some sort of digital workstation. Like I use Studio One. I use Pro Tools as well. Then you need plugins like I use Amplitude 5. If you want, Steve, go to my channel. And in the link section, there's a link to my Sweetwater page. It has everything that I use, the camera I use, the plugins I use, all this stuff, man. It's a lot. But I mean, honestly, if you just get started with your phone, just turn your phone on and crank it up, man. The easiest way to start. Teeter said, I have to get up in the morning and start painting the church tomorrow. Yeah, that's early, bro. Painting, even in painting, I got to wake up and go fix stuff all day. That's what I do. Oscar's from Peru. Good to see you, buddy. Somber Lover, hello to you. DJ B's out and about. No problem, buddy. Have a good one. Let's see. Don says he really likes Motley Crue, the A stuff. Yeah, there's some good old classic Crue. Corey says, can you really learn everything to play a guitar online? I would think so. I mean, but you have to have it in your mind what you want to do and where you want to get to. But yeah, if you can learn the chords, you can learn the scales. You're pretty much halfway there. Those are the 2 biggest things. Rosana, obrigado and buenas noches. Good to see you. Bo Ketch at the IRA staring at me, feel like I have to behave. You know it, right, man? It's always watching. It's always watching. Take care, DJ B. Richard Soy said they all suck anymore. True that, man. Attaboy, we're going to get there, man. We got something real good for you, too. I promise you. Annette's up to it. There you go. There you go. Let's kick it. We're going to do it. Z2 said, it's been about a year, but have you seen Yngwie interviews? I did, yeah. Oh, yeah. I watched it the moment it came out, yeah. I've been watching Rick for a long time. Probably since COVID, Rick Beato and Bradley Hall. Those are 2 of the guys, and Jared Dines. I used to watch those guys constantly during the COVID days. Craig says, I've missed a while. I need some docking. We'll crank up a quick docking after this one, I promise. Since all you need is a good place player and a really good drummer. That's true. That's true. Richard Choi says Marvel is cooked too. It all sucks. I know. Yeah. Marvel blows, man. Yeah, it hasn't been one good Marvel movie since, I don't even know, dude. I can't even think of the last great Marvel movie. Maybe the last Avengers that was pretty epic. I'm not going to lie. Guitar John says, yo, I just got to bed. Long day. Catch you next time. Have a good one, buddy. Evan Kelly, appreciate that. Pella got the count. 399 likes. Nice. I don't know. I think he deleted a miss. I think he just deleted the message, Gloria. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I'm not sure what's going on there. But no worries, Chris. Blue Mox, you're all good to hear, buddy. You'll never get banned from this channel, dude. Nathan, I do play acoustic, but it's on Saturday nights for sure. We play Saturday. Carlos, have a great night, buddy. Steve says plenty of guitars, just the just with the rest. There you go, brother. Yeah, absolutely. Then yeah, I get started. Just go to my channel. Yeah, check that link, buddy. If you have any questions, hit me up on my community page. I'll be happy to answer anything there as well. Yeah, Stardust knows Marvel's oversaturated with hollow garbage. Yeah, it just got worse and worse. You got it, buddy. We're gonna crank one out, Guitar John. Just a few more comments to go. I promise you that. Since that drummers rule in any band, drummers can make or break it. Ain't that the truth, man? Indeed, indeed, indeed. And that Chris is a great guy. I don't think. I thought he got his comment deleted for something. Anyway, all right, we're gonna crank up a new. We're gonna crank this one up. We're actually gonna put this T-shirt on the online as well. Those who are interested in merchandise products, we do have a lot of T-shirts in a store here. So we'll put this T-shirt. I have this exact T-shirt. It's a beautiful T-shirt. I love it. And this is one of the fan favorite songs right here. Let's see. Next one's called Speeder. If you liked it fast, this one's fast. So let's crank that up and make sure if you're driving a car now, slow it down or pull over. If you're seated, buckle up. If you're flying, autopilot, and if you're brushing your teeth, watch where you brush. This song gets bumpy. It's the Speeder. right, Speeder. Hope you was safe after that one. That did get bumpy for sure. That was a cranker right there. Oh my gosh. I was feeling that for sure. All right, let's see what we got here. A lot of great comments, a lot of people hanging out. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. We put videos out every single day of the week. We go live 5 times a week. We have a lot of great times here. So make sure you come check us out. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you. If you know what Publix is, it's a grocery store in the South here. And they got a deal. Buy 2 12-packs, get 1 free. And they've had it for like weeks. I can't not stop buying more Mountain Dew. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's see. All right, I remember this here. All right. Semi from Turkey, good to see you. Thank you so much. Carlos Garcia asks, what's your advice on someone who wants to play live like you, but is afraid to make mistakes and look stupid? I mean, yeah, it's tough, dude. I make mistakes too, don't worry. But I think, yeah, if you're going to go live, you just got to do it. And some people are on going live right now, and they're just like documenting a guitar journey. They're documenting their daily practice. They're documenting what they're doing. And people are following them, you know. Thousands of people are following these people. They're just having, you know, just learning how to play guitar. So, you know, it's tough, you know, because, you know, there are trolls, and they'll come in, try and discourage you and make you screw up and things like that. You know, just don't worry about that. Just play, have fun, try and talk. You know, people, you want to engage with people that are in your chat. You want to engage with them. So as long as you can play your stuff, engage with people, you do just fine, man. You'll do just fine. Evan says, Rick R and Rick B, the only guitar YouTube anyone needs. I wish that was the case. I want to get on Rick's channel. That would be sweet. Just to do an interview with him, hang out. That would be sweet. Eduardo's in the house. Buenas noches. Let's see. Oh, man. Y'all killing it tonight here. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that, man. Absolutely, buddy. Let me know. Let me know. Nashiket in the house. Good to see you. Let's see. A1, here you go, brother. Gloria, thank you. Nashiket, appreciate you, brother. A1 Gamut, thank you. Laura, thank you. Edward Nugent in the house. What's up, Edward? Good to see you, brother. Hope all's well. Jake's Five says, attention, people. Please do not drive while speeding. You know that's right. A lot of side effects possibilities there. T-Bird said, this song overclocked my CPU. It's like a 4th Gen Core i5. Now it's like a 14 Gen i7. That's how we do, man. It'll hook you up. Ryan Martin, thank you. Thanks, Jake. Nashiket, appreciate that. John Wall says, I'm the author of my story. I don't know what the next chapter holds, nor what the ending will be, but I live by the book. It'll be written. That's a great comment, dude. That's a really good comment, dude. Did you make that up? I like that. I like that. Lucky Charmander, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Carlos Jesus, it's called Speeder. Pedro Consejo, thank you, sir. William said, Dan S. from Ched and Shredder. I know, right? My favorite, too. Linda Chase, hello. A1 Gaming said, hey, just got a speaker today, man. Sounds beautiful. Let's rock to the stars. Let's do it. Adam Roach in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Nasty Cat said, I'm doing my imaginary conducting here. I feel that, dude. When I got Yngwie's first, Rising Force album, I'd sit there in my room and I'd constantly play that over and over and over and over again. I started conducting it myself. It's like a beautiful record, man. Stuff like, Far Beyond the Sun, like that's totally conductible. I can imagine that, man. Red Dirt Sauce, thank you, buddy. T-Bird said, he can play some heavy metal. He got a 40-pound triangle. That's a big triangle, bro. Evan Kelly says, yes, the air conductor sticks are out again. I don't know, bud. Stinson says, don't ever be afraid to miss. Everyone misses. Play with no fear. Absolutely, man. The great Wayne Gretzky. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, man. So YouTube's got a wide open platform. If you can go live on it, and that's something you want to try, there's no harm in trying, man. You never know what it'll take you. I started 2 years ago with absolutely nothing. No YouTube, no TikTok, no Instagram, barely a Facebook. And 2 years later, here we are. So it's amazing. And thanks to everyone who out there supporting me. I do appreciate you. Let's see. Carlos, appreciate that very much. Lindsay James, thank you so much. Very nice. Let's see, man, my comment. We got a lot of comments going on here. Oh, okay, I remember that. Rosana Obrigado. Okay, Lindsay. Okay, I remember Lindsay there. Got me all messed up. My chat goes haywire on here. Let's see. All right, going backwards here. Okay, Nasha Kid, thank you. Joshua Dakes, thank you. I was way off, but the workout with that song. There you go, man. That's what you keep practicing, man. Keep trying. Each part will come and come and come. It'll come one after the other after some time, buddy. Eduardo says, how do we say Brazil Mass with the heavy sound? I'm not sure. Laura Bachman said it was 192, but it felt like 102 a minute. Yikes. Doesn't usually get that high up north. Christina Dinkuslesco says, I've been shredding for 20 years. I couldn't pull it off. You're dang near Bucketheads level. All the best from UK. Thank you, Christina. Very nice. Ryan Martin says, no soda. That's all I do, man. No, I don't. I drink soda, one soda at night for these live streams, and the rest I drink water the rest of the time. A1 said, there's a Mountain Dew here called Black Storm. I've heard of it. I've seen it, but I don't think it's around here yet. I'm not even sure what it tastes like. Michael Montana, thank you, buddy. Jason Jeff said, Rick, check this out. There you go. Pellet Funner got the like count, 440. It's a great night. I think we're back. No worries, A1. I know what you meant. Eduardo, gracias, obrigado, amigo. Yeah, because we throw trolls back under the bridge here, I know. It's Sunday night, though. My brain's not functioning as usual. Once I have the weekend off, man, my brain goes into like low power mode, pretty much. Sweet Cat, thank you so much. Jason Schrader, he said, what's up, brother from Ohio? Good to see you, man. You know, I'm an Ohio brother too, man. Steve Siska, he ordered Rick Beato's course. It may not be good, but I haven't done much yet. Or maybe good. Yeah, Rick Beato's one of the smartest dudes out there, man. There's also another guy, his name's Alan Van Wert. He does have a book out. He just put a book out, and it's pretty good. I haven't read it all. I don't have it. I've read some excerpts from it. And I know him mostly personally off TikTok, but man, check that book out. It's pretty cool. It's the go. What's up, bub? Will Smith in the house. How you doing, Will? Not because I love how classic you are. Thank you so much. Christina says, I heard I can head the neoclassical scale and you're playing. Are you circle picking? No. Alternate down, up picking, and then I do economy, down, up, down as well. Jason said he really likes David Gilmour. David Gilmour's a legend, and no doubt. Donald said there's a special place in his heart with the classical music. Chopin crazy. Harold Goodwin said, this is YouTube. There you go, buddy. Eduardo Campos says, I already have your Judas Priest repertoire. There you go, my friend. I love it. I love Judas Priest. Christopher Casas, he says, bro, you're an inspiration for everyone. Keep rocking. Thank you, Christopher. Jason says, do you believe it takes being on all social media platforms? It does. Yeah, I think so. You know, like I tried to do YouTube for a while. And then I started putting my videos on Instagram and TikTok, and it started blowing me up. You know, but the problem is with social media is that if someone's on YouTube, they're going to tend to stay on YouTube, and if they're on TikTok, they tend to stay on TikTok. If they're on Instagram, they tend to stay on Instagram and Facebook, whatever. They don't leave the platform, so you kind of have to build up audiences on all the platforms. Because I could go tell all my Facebook friends or my Instagram friends, hey, come follow me on YouTube. You know, they won't because they're like, well, I'm on Instagram. You know, it's kind of weird, but it helps to have all four going, honestly. Michael Pagano, what's up, dude? Nasha Kid said, I grew up with Mozart CDs as a kid. Left 2 minutes. That's awesome, dude. I grew up with a lot of classical. Bach was a big one at first. My grandparents really loved Bach, and Mozart was like, you know, kind of second to that. But yeah, I got into Mozart much more. Carlos says, how do you learn to play guitar? Well, first you got to buy a guitar, then you got to go to YouTube probably and watch some videos. But if you want to learn to play guitar, the best advice I can provide is to find a teacher. I don't care if it's in person or on a Zoom call or WebEx, whatever. Get a teacher that can help you and push you. That's how you would play. Douglas Modena from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Giorgio Minella. Rick, you almost set the guitar on fire. Thank you, buddy. Michael Adams, they appreciate you, brother. How you doing tonight? Eric Sanchez said, hey, dude, cool content. Mind if I ask how you got into guitar? I got into guitar because I'm from a musical family. I really got into Judas Priest at like maybe I was like age 12 or something. I started getting Judas Priest. And by 13, I was like, I want to learn how to play Judas Priest songs. That's what I said to myself. And also Deep Purple was another. I wanted to learn like Judas Priest. I want to learn Deep Purple. And I asked for a guitar and I got one. It was a hand-me-down guitar. And then that got me started. Let's see. Okay, I think we're almost done. Don says, I think you would do good on Twitch. I don't know, bro. Twitch is not a music thing. It's actually more of a talking and video gaming. People don't really check a lot of guitar players unless you already have a very large following that you can tell to go to Twitch. And it's the same thing I was just talking about. I have 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. If I told everyone, hey, everyone go to Twitch, I'll bet you I could probably get maybe a couple hundred people that might be interested, but not too much more. It's very tough, dude. Twitch is really hard. There is no algorithm for you to help. At least YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, even Facebook, they all have algorithms that will help you a little bit. Twitch has nothing, not a dang thing. It's scary, man. I seen a friend over there. He'd been trying for months. He got 48 people on Twitch. 48 people. That's it. And he's a sick guitar player, dude. A sick guitar player. Let's see. Eduardo says there are a lot of Brazilians. Oh, always, buddy, always. Midnight Red said, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Don says, Ingve made me buy the Paganini 24. I know, right? Ingve said it in an article, I listened to Paganini's 24, and everyone started buying it. I'm surprised Paganini 24 Caprices didn't hit the charts after that. Judy says, blows my mind that people would just dump their negativity somewhere instead of just moving on. Welcome to the year 2025, yeah, for sure. Don says sales will carry on. All right, we got that. Gloria said Jay got banned. There you go. What did Jay even say? I mean, not even looking. Oh, one of those guys. He said, quit yapping, start playing. Oh, little J boy wants someone to play. J boy has ADHD and can't sit still for 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's true, Gloria. I'm glad you did that. I don't like those people like that. Either have some patience, or go take whatever you got to take. Whatever. What do people with ADHD take? Ritalin or something? Take a pill. I don't know. Valrico boy, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Hannah knows some Ingve. How about this? We'll do a Uli and an Ingve back to back here real quick. What time is it? 11:01. All right, we got some time. We're pretty much to the end of the last few songs anyway. All right, this one here, we're gonna do that Sales of Charon, and then we'll do some quick Ingve. I saw 2 things there, so let's see. Where's my Sales of Charon? Here we go. All right, I haven't played this in like a week or so. If you know who the Scorpions, this is the jam for you. Uli John Roth. If there was no Uli, then there'd be no Ingve. So let's listen to an Ingve solo and see if you can tell the Uli Roth-isms in his playing. How about this one right here? This one's the best one. This is my favorite one to play. I've been playing this one since I was like 16 or so. I love this one. there you go. Yngwie and Uli Roth back to back. Two of the greatest players of all time. I love them. Two of my favorite guitar players as well. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to do Storm Rider next. So let's get that ready. Rip a couple comments. All right, let's see. All right, we got it. Stint says he's off to the casino. Highly entertaining. Later, Rick, have it going. Good luck to you. Hope you win some money, brother. Downs James said, that's true about the algorithm. I didn't think about that. Yeah, buddy. I definitely, I tried them. I didn't do Twitch, but I tried Kick. It was, everyone's like, oh, go check out Kick. I was like, I did that like a couple weeks. I was like, I got like 4 subscribers or 4 followers in like a couple weeks. I was like, goodbye, Kick. And basically, Kick is like what Twitch, people want Twitch to be or whatever. I don't know. I thought I might get lucky. Hannah knows that, Yngwie. Lisandro Gonzalez, hello to you. T-Rex says, where are all the Scots tonight? I don't know. Euronymous Hell, what's up, buddy? Diego Romero from Argentina, muchas gracias, amigo. Carlos says Adderall for the ADHD, man. I don't even know. I don't know what they take, honestly. I don't know what ADHD actually is, to be honest. I remember when we were kids, there was always that one kid that was like, we called, I don't think you call it, but there's a gun in Call of Duty called the SPAS-12, but it's kind of like those first 4 letters. When I was in school, there was always that kid or couple kids like that. I never knew I think maybe that was ADHD. I don't know. I've never had it, so I don't know anything about it, to be honest. Justice Pio, thank you so much. God bless you from New Zealand, no less. Great to see you down there. Eduardo knows them Scorpions. There you go. Was I right, Gloria? Adderall, is that what they take? All right, so Gloria says she has ADHD but never took Adderall. People have died. I'll bet, man. I'll bet. Drugs, prescription drugs are bad. It's amazing when you were watching TV and they put on a commercial like, oh, here's like the new whatever Ozempic or something like that. It's like side effects include, and there's like 50 side effects, including death. Like, why would you take this pill? I mean, these pills are supposed to help you, but they're going to cause all these other problems. It's like, man, I don't know. Kai, there you go, buddy. Laura Bachloon, thank you so much. Carl says, I have to take a low dose, but it's right in the sense that it can be dangerous. Yeah, for sure. Jake Swan said, before you, Rick, I admit I didn't know who Yngwie was, but it's now really mine. Absolutely, man. Yngwie was he's like I don't know. I think he's like the father of neoclassical. Uli Roth and Richie are like the godfathers of neoclassical. But yeah, because if there was no Richie Blackmore, Uli Roth, I don't think they would have. They basically spawned Yngwie, essentially. Osman, good to see you, brother. Don Skrilla said, I've officially seen it all today. Have you now, Don Skrilla? Have you now? Everything today. Today was the day. Today was Don Skrilla's big day that he's seen everything on the internet. For real, bro. Even the deep web, in the dark web, you've seen it all there too. FBI wants to talk to you, Don Skrilla, if that's the truth, man. Where do these people come from, man, Don Skrilla? Where do you come from, Don Skrilla? Anyway, Devin says, I'm trying as we speak to get off antidepressant. Effexor, I've heard of that. Carlos says, hey, if Adderall is a type of amphetamine, then why would they take that then? If it's amphetamine, amphetamine makes you sleepy or chill? I don't know. I've tried Xanax before in my life, and I had some, anxiety issues, not from anything in particular, just life problems, back in the day. And I tried it. That chilled me out, man, but it was easy to get addicted to, and I stopped that. I was like, whoa, this stuff's too crazy for me. Eduardo says, oh, ask for guitar. The Scorpions are always there to play. There you go. Ken Kramer, thank you. Thank you, Angel. That one guy said, I wasn't expecting that. Jake said, Yngwie, got the spelling right. There you go, brother. Thank you, Angel. Let's see. Eric Yoder, appreciate that. Rosana, obrigado. Let's see. Nashiket, thank you. Angel, thank you. Juji says, welcome and thank you for stopping by. Please like and sub. Absolutely. Looks like we got some Korean right in there. Thank you so much. That one guy, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be like one guy and hit that subscribe button. Jordy L, appreciate that. Boquet Samuel says, how do you pronounce Ingve? Ingve. Ingve Johann Malmsteen. His actual name is Lars Lannerback. That's his real name. Lars Lannerback. But I think his middle name was Ingve, spelled Y-N-G-V-E. But yeah, Ingve is the correct pronunciation. Hey, let's see. Jake says, the best for last. I'm hyped. There you go, brother. Joseph says, what was the name of that song? That was called, which one? I don't know. We played Speeder, then we played Sails of Charon by Scorpions, then we played I'll See the Light Tonight by Ingve J. Malmsteen. Carlos said, I'm sure you get out all the time, but what guitar rig setup? What's the guitar rig setup you got going? No problem, Carlos. The first thing I got is the Jackson guitar. I use a Blackline Audio Revolution 2x2 interface. I use Amplitude 5, and that's about it. It's a pretty simple setup. Metal Mark said, I'll see the light tonight. Oh, I didn't see that train coming. You know how we do, buddy. Hobo Hideaway, thanks. Good to see you. DJ B's back. All right. What noise he say? Noisy boy. You naughty. You should call yourself naughty boy, noisy boy. Ooh. Oh, man. You want to watch? You liked watching people do that? That's good, man. You're really something. Wait, Noisy Boy's got a picture of something in his... Noisy Boy's got a picture of something here. Oh, I see. Noisy Boy has a picture of a back of a car, which he probably likes to put his peripheral into, I presume. Very nice, Noisy Boy, whatever your name is. Anyway, yeah, silliness, man. People are so dumb. Evan said Enway. Enway is how you pronounce it. Ing. I-N-G-V-A-Y. Ingve. Be the best. Hendrik Novik, hello to you. Let's see. My man Korea, hello to you, buddy. Carlos says death is one hell of a side effect. Ain't that the truth? Rhea Blackwell, hello to you. Good to see you. Voodoo from Virginia, great to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. 4W says, that's why I don't play with chainsaws. I know. Good thing they don't prescribe chainsaws. Mel Mark says, only 2 countries in the world allowed to advertise on TV for art and school. That's the USA and New Zealand. Interesting. That says a lot, actually, Mark. It really does. George Kaplan knows the mods are doing a great job. Thanks, everyone. Keeping it clean around here. Let's see. I don't know if I'll ever get to these comments. Okay, there we go. DJ B said, I didn't know Rick was still alive. I hit up Brody's live, and they're fighting with trolls over there too. Yeah, it's Sunday night. Sunday night's the place for trolls that have nowhere else to go. They're looking for a place. They need to rear their ugly heads. They're like, where do we go? Sunday night, what do we do? Gloria says, Rick, the side effects for a lot of drugs are insane. Yeah, like for example, stomach ulcer medication has a side effect to make you permanently blind. That's ridiculous. Like, wow. I have a problem with stomach ulcer. Well, you could go blind too if you take this medicine. I'll stick with the stomach ulcer, I guess. I'm gonna live with that. Wow, yeah, that's terrible. Brenner Rio, how's it going, buddy? All right, one for Eduardo. I've seen Banter like 14 times already. That's enough Pantera. Rhea Blackwell, hello. Anna Fernandez, good to see you. Anna says, hi, Rick, I love your live. Just tuned in toward the work time. Out to jam out while I get ready for bed. There you go. Well, we got a few more songs for you, Anna. Good to see you. Don says, meth is a horrible drug. Trust me. Trust me too, buddy. I know. I tried it all. I tried everything back in the day. They're all bad for you. Let me tell you, they're all bad for you. Carlos, there you go. Boquet Samuel, you're welcome, my friend. Bajami Agosta, amp settings? I don't think that matters, honestly. I maybe a 6 on the bass, 4 on the mid. Wait, 6? No, I'm sorry. 6 bass, 8 mid, 4 treble. And then that's like on the amp itself. I crank up the gain, of course. But come on Saturday, buddy. That's when I have more time. I have a bigger screen. You can see all of it. I'll be happy to show you. Joseph Lincoln said, "I see the light was the one. Thanks for clarification, man. You're welcome, brother. Thanks for hanging out." Evan Kelly says, "Ice is huge in Australia." Oh, I've never thought of it that way. Firefox, hello to you, buddy. Josh Simmons says, "All drugs are amazing. They have all the purposes to take drugs responsibly." True. Yeah. Some can work, some can't. It depends, man. Depends on your lifestyle, I suppose. Evan says, "When I was young, Rick, I thought his name was Eugene. Eugene Moustein." Isn't that a good one? Clayton says, "In the heat of the night, theme song plays because I entered the room." There you go. In the heat of the night. No problem, Edward. Have a great night, my friend. You take care, bud. We'll see you soon. DJ B said, "I'm glad I got sober. I'm sure I kept going, I'd be dead." Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Eduardo Campos, thank you, my friend. Donald J said, "Some of the things the FDA let go is not a good thing. Big Pharma wants to get paid." That's the truth. Crypto ZG, thank you, bud. Midwest Bobby in the house. He said, "What's up, Sher? Love your, hi, hope your night's going on." It is, thank you. He said, "That acoustic guitar guy said it's fantastic. Polished the fretboard, put some new strings. Friggin' sick." I love to hear that, man. That's awesome. DTA in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Thank you so much for hanging with us. He said he went from cemetery. I went from cemetery grace right to domination. Firefox, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Rosanna. Obrigado, Rosanna. Fred Hinkle in the house. Damn, Southern Indiana. Cornfields, good to see you, my friend. Walt Musselman, appreciate that. Midwest Bobby new. There's your Pantera. I saw Pantera like 18 times in like a matter of 10 seconds. So I said, all right, let me rip one out. Connor, hello to you. Yo, thank you. Michael Mark says one of Miyako's guitars he's playing was a Dimebag. Nice, dude. DTA, I'm doing great, buddy. Thanks for hanging with us, man. Good to see you. T-Bird said, my best friend and I actually spent some prison time together. Saw him walking down the hall one day. I was like, dude, what are you doing here? Nice. Kreutzer, muchas gracias, amigo. Lions Mane, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Carl says, wow, the amplitude sounds awesome. Just goes to show you don't need a 412. Yeah, I have one here. I just can't turn it up. I'd be in some big trouble. Chris has some killer improv sometimes. Yeah, usually, Chris, the first couple songs are, like the warm-up songs are all improv. I have some ideas, but let's see what we got. We got something here. We got something for you, I think. Let's see. Spider-Man says, dude, can you play the Superman thing? I don't. I get the Superman theme and Star Wars mixed up for some reason. See? Because it's written by the same dude. John Williams wrote the Star Wars theme and Superman theme. So he always messes me up. But Superman's my favorite of all, and I love the Superman movies with Christopher Reeve. And I like the Man of Steel. That was a good movie too. And I also liked Superman Returns. I thought Ralph. That was the name. What's his name? Ralph. I can't think of his first name right now. But that Superman Returns is pretty good too. I enjoyed it. Laura, have a great night. You take care tonight. Have a great week too. We'll see you soon again. Buzz Animations, thanks, buddy. Clayton's got jury duty morning, buddy. I hear that, man. That's the worst, man. That's the worst. Thanks, James Harris. T-Bird says, the channel grows, Rick's going to have an increasing hard time reading on chat. I know. It gets tough, man. With just with 100 people, it's tough sometimes. But it's all good. You know I got you. It's the comments, my video comments I have a problem with right now. They just keep piling up. I gotta sit down and go through these comments, man. Gotta get crazy. Boom Pebble, what's going on there? Walt Musselman says, you're one of the few who pronounce my names correctly. Well, I appreciate it, man. I actually knew someone in Ohio with the same last name. I appreciate that. Clayton says, very similar tones. Yeah, for sure. T-Boy, there you go, buddy. Good to see you, man. He said, Spider Dad says, 90s X-Men. I don't know any of those themes, dude. I could probably play the Top Gun theme. That's one I remember. Donald J says, I've seen some chats move so fast, no way to reload. I know, it's impossible. Midwest says, you excited for the new Superman? I am, in a lot of ways I am, because I love Superman. It is my favorite of all the superhero movies and stuff. I love the Superman stuff. And I think it looks pretty good. James Gunn is a great director. He knows what to do. I just worry that he's going to put too much into it. That's my only worry. He's going to put, like, I've already can see there's like 10,000 different characters. I'm like, bro, man, no, we don't need the Justice League right now. We need just Superman. That's all we need. But he'll find a way. He'll find a way. James Harris says, no way, Superman, Star Wars. It does. I know. That's when people say, play Superman. I can't think of Superman because I think of Star Wars. It's insane. Evan says, wow, Rick, that makes so much sense. Star Wars, Superman. Yeah, I know. John Williams wrote some crazy stuff, man. Metal Mark says, for first-time reactions, I give Ingve to play. I have to tell him phonetically, Ingve, or the butcher. Yeah. I've seen a lot of weird Ingwe and Yangwe and stuff like that. Carlos, my live schedule is in the description of this video, actually. If you're on mobile, click the 3 dots up in the corner and look for the word description. Tap on that, it'll show you, my friend. Rosanna says, Rick, you speak fast. I know. People that speak Spanish or Portuguese speak fast to me, so I know how it goes. Jake said, when I had jury duty, I was doing it from 8 a.m. to 7. Long day, yeah. I get the day off from my job, for jury duty. I've had to go twice now. But I think I figured it out how to get out of it. Not out of it. But I still got to go. But when they start picking for jury, I figured out a way for me. It worked out really well. Esta Pina Coimbra from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. There you go, Midwest Bobby, Eduardo. Appreciate that. Cam Dog. Elif from Turkey. Good to see you. Rosanna. Buenas noches. All right. Here he goes. Down Yahweh. Luna Moon, what's going on with you, buddy? Evan says, burn coming. Really? Oh, from this guy? He said, are you supposed to be vaping with your... Oh, wow. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, bro. Anyway, I never took that shirt off, man. Shoot, dude. I'm going to have to change that. Anyway, we're going to put this different shirt up because... This next tune is another fan favorite. I put a video out of a playthrough of this the other day. It's pretty insane. But this next song is called Storm Rider. This one is great. It's one of my favorite songs to play. And let's go. So everyone's got a storm in their life. We got to ride the storm, so that's how we got it. Storm Rider, let's do it. Storm Rider. Hope you stayed dry during that one. A lot of precipitation in that. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's see. 11:27. We got enough for time for one more quick one here. And I think we're going to end it out with Voltage. I'm getting hungry. I got some mac and cheese and cornbread ready to rock. I'm hungry for that. So we're going to get we'll do a Voltage here and let her rip tonight. Appreciate everyone hanging out, for sure. A lot of great comments here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please make sure you do so. We do videos every single day of the week. We go live 5 times a week. We have a lot of fun here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, get your notifications on so you know when I shred. On top of that, we have a wonderful community here. We'd love to have you come along with us. So let's check out these comments right quick. And there are quite a few. Quite a few. All right, let's see, man. We have more comments than I can expect. All right, I kind of remember these comments right here. Midwest says, Rick speaks as fast as he plays guitar. I try not to, but I have to speak fast to get through these comments. That's probably the reason. Otherwise, I'm pretty chilled out. There you go, Chris. He said, go to a jury duty and wear a shirt that says guilty. There you go. I seen a dude, he was wearing some crazy death metal band shirt. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. They never called him, man. They never one called him. I was like, interesting. Maybe I should do that. Carl says, you're right, it's a description. No, you're not, buddy, yeah. People don't check the descriptions. Every video that I put out every day has a title and a description. People see the title, but they never read the description. But I still keep making them. There you go. Remember that one, DJ? It's the hero. What was that, like the dude from Saliva and Nickelback or something? God, that was a cheesy song, man. So cheesy. Metal Mark says, just tell him to go for jury duty. I believe the rich go to court and the poor go to prison. True. My friend at work was like, dude, just wear a MAGA hat and some Trump shirt, man. They'll let you go real fast. I was like, I don't have it. Now she can't. Thank you, buddy. Now she can't. Knows. Chris Liggett, thank you. T-Bird, have a great night, buddy. DJ B said another reason he don't like a guitar center makes him mad when the guy trying to sell him a guitar asked me if he heard of Yngwie Malmsteen. That's a weird question to ask somebody. If you're trying to sell someone a guitar, you'd probably be like, you heard of Black Sabbath? You know, you heard of any of this? Yeah, that's probably not good, man. That's a bad selling tactic, I'm going to say. Boquette Samuel, thank you. Jake Vibing, no, this storm is approaching. Donald James said, Rick throwing some extra spice into the pot. There you go. Gloria said, we're still waiting on that Storm Rider emoji. Yeah, we need to get some. Yeah, I think we can actually, I forgot. Yeah, we could probably take all the shirt designs. Honestly, we could probably take all the shirt designs and make those emojis too. That's a good idea, Gloria. I'm glad you thought of it. We're going to have to put that up. Federico Matamala says, espectacular. Muy bueno, hermano. Muchas gracias, amigo. Thank you so much. Clayton knows rock and roll. Now, Stardust, we'll make those. We'll take all the pictures we got of the shirts and we'll turn them into emojis. Evan Kelly knows drinking that dude. Crypto says it reminded him of Metalopolis. That's pretty cool, man. I actually wrote that song in 1998. That's an old song. Long before, what's his name? Brendan Small ever wrote a Metalopolis, probably. But yeah, I love those dudes. That dude's an amazing guitar player. He's got a great band, too. He's got Nilly Brosh on guitar. And he's got Gene Hoglan on drums. Those are two amazing people. Celestina, gracias. Chris Liggett knows, appreciate that. Jacob's vibing, thanks. Cram, thank you. Fine weather, there you go. Nasha Kett, Celestina, thank you. TJ Wade, appreciate that. 2622, they shred like that cheddar cheese. You know how we do, man. Got to mix it up. Jake says the melody goes insane. Yeah, that's a great melody, too. Crypto Z, appreciate you. Muchas gracias, amigo. Metal Mark says storm songs. Riding the storm out. Tornado of Souls, Rocky Like Hurricane. And now we got Storm Rider. There you go, man. There's probably some other ones too. Arafani, thank you so much. Rain Sedan, hello to you. Noah Green, appreciate that, man. Big Flea, thank you very kindly. TJ, he knows he's on fire. C knows like shredding like a lettuce. That's how we do it. We got the chop. Thank you, Celestina. Jamu the Goat, thank you, brother. Seth Ritchie said he beat the devil and Ralph Macchio. Oh, yeah, I'll take him on. Let's go. We should make a new Crossroads 2 starring me. I'll take it'd be like, it'll just be like me at my job, and then, I'm driving down the street, and then the wind blows, and there's the devil. Say, I got you a deal, man. All right, let's go. I'll do it. Jake says someone will call him the storm. A little bit. Yeah, I have to drive in the storm all the time. It rains pretty frequently here in Florida. Risu, thank you, man. Bagnose, respect the wind. Exactly. Thank you, 2623. There you go, TJ. Jake and a hurricane. That one says Gargoyles, Angels of Darkness, or Rhapsody. If you don't get a chance. Oh, yeah. I've heard a lot of Rhapsody of Fire. I don't recall that one, but yeah. I don't remember the song titles, but I've heard a lot of Rhapsody of Fire. DJ B, can't wait for them shirts to get it. That's gonna be dope, bro. Make sure you post a picture of that on the community page if you can. That'd be sick, dude. There you go, Gloria. Thank you. Hey, Evan knows. Devin says, I feel like a tornado's coming with a song. That's got some serious gusts going on. C-Note says, Christian, his name is Shredder. There you go, brother. Christian, his name is Shredder. Thank you, C-Note. Thank you, Celestina, Nasha Kid, DJ B, thank you. TJ Wade, appreciate that. Pella got the big count tonight, 532 likes. That's nice. That's real nice. Anna Fernandez, here you go. 26 says, you wrote that? I did, indeed. I wrote that a long time ago, actually. I wrote the next one, too. I read all of them, actually. Everything you hear tonight is fully original, my friend. But thank you so much. Oh, man, my neck's killing me, man. TJ said, yes, when I was born, 98. But maybe, TJ, you were the inspiration. No. Yeah, I was writing a lot of stuff, man. I was starting to get out of the band that I was playing in. I was starting to become done with it, and I started writing a lot of instrumentals. And, that was one of them, came out of it. Let's see. Thank you, TJ. Appreciate that. Seth Ritchie, appreciate it. ML, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Vale's Tale Russia, thank you. All right, there we go. Cyrena says, hi, my 10-year-old daughter wants to learn to play guitar. Any tips on how she can do it? Should I get her a teacher? Great question, Cyrena. Absolutely. They do make like smaller guitars. I saw one actually on Facebook today. I always look at stuff on Facebook, and it was like it was actually like I don't know, it was a Hello Kitty guitar, but it was like a Fender Squier, like kids guitar, and I think they're like $100 or so. I saw this guy was trying to sell it for $15. But anyway, yeah, you can get, if you're 10 years old, you can get a smaller guitar. They have like smaller guitars just to start with. And teacher, yes, absolutely. If it can be in person, that's the best. Or if online is second best for sure. But I would say, yeah, those are the best things to do. But yeah, look up, Cyrena, look up the Fender Squier, Squier, Fender Squier. And I think maybe if a Fender Squier Kids, maybe search that on Google and you'll find what I'm talking about. Luke, we got one more tune to go, buddy. Mostly neoclassical stuff. Gloria got that Cuban sandwich. Those are pretty good. I don't like the pickles on. I get the pickles taken off, but other than that, they're good. Mark says mac and cheese for all the energy. So man. We got a really good barbecue place in town here, and they make some of the best mac and cheese. Some of my favorite. They gotta have the cornbread too. You know what I'm saying? Celestina, thank you. Don J says Nickelback. Yeah, remember that Spider-Man song? Was that from the third movie, the worst Spider-Man movie of the three? And it was like the dude from Nickelback and the dude from Saliva did like this ballady sap song. It was horrible, man. TJ Way said, I love your guitar tone, never gets old. I love it. Thank you, brother. I'm telling you, man. Brother, that Amplitude 5. Juji's got King. Didn't we play it last night? Oh, we played some other stuff last night. We played Calling on Minutes. I think we're going to do one more, Juji, then we out of here. But how about Tuesday? We'll throw it in there on Tuesday for sure. Remind me on Tuesday. Jake said, me and another guy tried to intentionally get ourselves out of jury duty, saying we thought a person was guilty of all three charges. They're guilty of one we both picked. There you go. That's one way, dude. I told him, I was like, dude, I work late, bro. I work like second shift, man. I mean, this is 8 o'clock in the morning, dude. This is not a good time for me. My brain doesn't even comprehend what's going on right now. Don says, how many emoji slots you got? I think we got a bunch, dude. Like, quite a few. There you go, Celestina. What do you say? Oh, yeah, whatever. Did that put? Did you put those dots, Stardust, or that come together? That's funny. Nah, I'm too tired for Burns. I only got one more song to go, and I'm out of here. The trolls can find someone else. Danielle Mello, hello. Taisa Alves from Brazil. Boa noche. Slapnut says, say hello. Don't forget to smile if you say my name. There you go. Slap nuts. Is that like the slap chop? Do you put your nuts in the slap chop too? That would hurt probably. That would hurt. Remember that slap chop? That dude. That was hilarious, man. Rapapapi, thanks for supporting, brother. Appreciate you, man. Tysus from Brazil. Conan King says, who taught you to play? A guitar teacher in Akron, Ohio. When I was 15 years old. That was my first time. Conan, I can play the bass, but I'm not a bass player. Donald says, you already own the devil. I know, right? TJ's in Florida too. That's awesome, dude. Let's see. Al Cool says 35th time requesting cumbersome. Is that Benedict Cumberbatch's friend or something? Cumberbatch? I don't know. Dude. It sounds like a stupid song to me. Cumbersome? That's a weird title, dude. I don't like it already. Tatted Up Nose, you got that right, brother. Glory says, Rick and Stars, you know what sucks? Us mods can translate your wingers out here. We have no idea if they're being trolls or not. I have to copy and put in Google Translate. I know. I got to do it all the time. I hit the translate button. Metal Mark says, when you were in your band, were you the primary songwriter? Always, yeah. I wrote all the music. Every band I was ever in wrote all the music. Except for Leash Law, there was one song that the other guitar player wrote, and then Richard wrote a song, and then me and Richard did a collaboration of 2 songs. But otherwise, yeah, I've written everything. I read all the songs. That's what I do. No, I just write a lot. I write too much. Tysa Alves, hello to you. Let's see. TJ Wade says Amazon sells some cheap ones too. Yeah. What was it we're talking about? A Mitchell Mini was like $100, and it's a small guitar. Michael M knows Ingve is a guitar god. Absolutely, I love Ingve. Cyrena, you're welcome. Yeah, check that out. Look up Mitchell. I think it's called Mitchell Mini. I think it was Mitchell Mini. I think so. Crypto's from Spain. Oh, muchas gracias, amigo. Appreciate you subscribing. If you're hanging out, be like Crypto here. Subscribe to the channel if you're having a good time. Mark G knows all good things come to those who act now. True that. Exactly. And there's more. Michael says neoclassical. What's that? I've heard neo country. Neoclassical is the mix of heavy metal and classical music together. That's pretty much neoclassical in a nutshell. Anyway. DJB says 53.1 thousand subs. Very cool. Absolutely. Kona King says Timo got some of them guitars too. All right, 2 Below got the real answer here. 3/4 scale guitars are great for kids. He got his daughter a Fender Squire 3/4. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Fender Squire. So, okay, 3/4 guitar and a Jackson Minion for his son. Get the proper set and they play fantastic. That's awesome, dude. Ty said, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jared Rugler says, hey, Rick, any cool stories from Germany? I've seen a clip. Too many. We're almost done here, Gerald. But yeah, remind me on Tuesday, because I got plenty, man. I always got some. Gerald says, that slap chop guy busted with hookers. That's funny, man. That's classic, man. Okay, Stardust. Just checking. Tad Ed Up says, I'm not trolling, though. I feel you, man. What did he say? Quick riff, brother. That's all right. That's not the worst I've seen, man. I'm sorry, Tatted Up. The mods are very conditioned to turn stuff off, but I appreciate you, brother. We got a whole lot more than a riff, buddy. Get ready for this tune. Hang on to your seat for this next one, buddy. I promise you that. Jake says, seems there are a few people from Florida, including myself. Glad to see it. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great place to live. Thank you, Eduardo Obrigado. Michael says, Ingwe is a guitar god. You are incredible. Thank you, brother. 2623, it is actually, yeah. Just search Rick Renstrom, my name here, up at the top, Rick Renstrom Official, or just play Rick Renstrom. You shall find it. You shall find the entire album, my friend. Thank you for asking. Celtic says, what's up, Rick? Good to see you. Good to see you too, buddy. DJ BC, working for 100. Absolutely, buddy. Get it, Dan. It all, like I said, it all starts with one, dude. I started all this with nothing, man. All this with nothing. It takes a lot of work, man. A lot of dedication. Don't get discouraged no matter what. If you want to do it, keep working and keep dedicated to it. Don J said, you can get your whole family playing instruments, dude. That's pretty cool. That is cool. That'd be wild, man. All right, last tune of the night, Voltage. We're going to crank this out. One more sip of this anyway. Take a big sip. All right. Voltage is ready to go. This is the last song of the night. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I put videos out every single day of the week. I go live 5 times a week. And this community is one of the best communities you'll ever find. We have a lot of fun here. Every single time we get together, we're having good times. So make sure if you want to join that fun, come on, hit that subscribe button. If this song doesn't make you subscribe, I really don't know who else would. But I appreciate you nonetheless. Let's go with some Voltage. Voltage. Hope you didn't get shocked during that one. That's a crazy tune. One of my favorites to play lately. I just recently wrote it, probably within the last couple of months. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. That is the last tune of the evening. I'm going to start packing it up and go have some late dinner or whatever. Second dinner, most likely. But yeah, there you have it. Oh, man. Let's see. See if we got anything here. Evan, we're over in the St. Pete side of Florida, buddy. My man from Russia says, hello from Russia. You're very cool. Spasibo, my friend. TJ Waits, I sometimes post a video of me playing on guitar. I love it. There you go, buddy. Why not? YouTube gives you a free opportunity to showcase any talent you want to put out there. Absolutely, bro. Celestina, thank you. Nashiket, Celestina again. Stardust Nosed. Jake is vibing. Mango Subprime. Appreciate y'all. That's some great emoji jam session right there. TJ's like, oh, shoot, here we go. DJB said, that's my fave. There you go, brother. Love it, man. James Kelly, thank you so much. Smurfette Snowden, hello to you. Gloria got a link here to our good buddy DJB. If you can click on this link here, click on it, hit the subscribe button. We truly appreciate that. Thank you, David Zaso. Good to see you, brother. Jake is vibing. Thank you, my man. Feisty's infected with the voltage. There you have it, man. Gotta be careful. That song is shocking. God Almighty. There you go. Thank you so much. TJ, Connor, Nashiket, Celestina, Gloria. Thank you so much, everyone. There's another emoji jam session. Dalton Matos, Mikey Dubs, our friend from Russia, Dalton again, and Mike Wallen, man. Michael Wallen, thank you so much. That was awesome. TJ Wade, rock and roll forever. You know how we do it. Chris, appreciate that. Jacob Ives says, some might say this song was electrifying. Oh, yeah. Well, I get God Almighty. Thank you so much, buddy. And Celestina was feeling that one. Dalton Masos, obrigado, mi amigo. If I says voltage, AC or DC? Probably a DC, I guess. Kagate Yildrim, hello to you. Don said, this emoji was hard to find. We're gonna fix that this week. We'll make sure we got all the emojis updated this week, I think. Eduardo, obrigado. God Almighty, thank you, buddy. All right. Okay. Gigi said, first time I've heard you. Great. Thank you, buddy. Heather News said, achievement unlocked. There you go, Heather. I like that one. If I said, you'll be better well grounded when the voltage comes through. Indeed. You got to have it. Steve Hope, hello, buddy. Celestina, she says, pogo, pogo, pogo. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, Donald. Hot damn. Steve Hope, appreciate that. Evan said, it's all about the ampage. I know, right? Celestina, thank you. Dominique Italiano, thank you very much. Pella got that count, 590 likes. That's a good night tonight. I was like, man, I don't think Sunday's going to be too good. We might stop doing Sundays. Well, I guess not. Sunday was ripping. This is one of the best nights all week. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Steve Hope knows. Rick Mozart Renstrom. Love it. Thank you, Nashiket. Selleck says, how do I find you on Spotify? When I type your name, it says, yeah, I don't have anything on Spotify, buddy. I hate Spotify. Spotify can kiss a lot of body parts on me, for all I'm concerned. The best place, my friend, here is right here on YouTube. My entire album is here on YouTube for free. Celtics, check it out there. My old bands are on Spotify, though, because I don't own the rights to the music. Record labels do, but yeah, my old bands are on there. It might pop up that way. Rhythm C. Powell, thank you so much. Two below, there you go, buddy. Appreciate that, man. 2623, have a good night, my friend. Gloria says, hit that like button and subscribe before you go, people. Nashiket, you're welcome. Steve Hope knows I'm not on Spotify, but my old band, two of my old bands are on Spotify. Again, because I don't own the rights. But when I own the rights, I ain't going on Spotify. It's useless to me. Jake, you're welcome, buddy. Have a great night, my friend. Celestina, muchas gracias. Thank you so much. A1 Gamut, God bless you, brother, and thank you for that. Take care. Boquet says, my cell phone is supercharged. 1,001% battery. There you go, buddy. That's how you do it. Marco from Mexico, muchas gracias, amigo. Evan's going back to House on Haunted Hill. There you go, dude. Let's see. Kelsey Chaplin, happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a great day. Anna Fernandez, great to see you. I'll be back on Tuesday night. Anyone still hanging? I'll be back Tuesday night at 10 p.m. If you want, hit the little three dots on the corner of your screen. If you're on mobile, and hit the description button. It shows you my entire schedule for the week. But I'll be back Tuesday at 10 if anyone cares. I know a few of you do, for sure. Thank you again, Anna. Alan Gray, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Obrigado, Rosanna. Philip Morrison, thank you. Kelsey Chapman, hello. Mike in the house, how you doing, buddy? Kaiser says, love the guitar, bro. Keep shredding. Thank you, buddy. Thalithia Wise, you know that's right. We're going to keep pushing hard. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot to me. Let's see. Jake says, 2 more likes than 600. Can we get it? See if we get it. We'll see if we get it. DJ B says, 1 more and he'll hit 10. There you go, brother. Marco Martinez, there you go. Bio Mark knows cornbread and mac and cheese. We hooking it up. Evan says, Sunday's chill season is the best, Rick. I know, right? I know. All right, we got our 600 likes. Jake's vibing announced it there. Appreciate that. I'll tell you what. I'll throw these in the chat right quick because I do have the links available. These are if you're into Spotify stuff. These are my old bands right here. We'll post that in the chat. Hopefully you can click that link. Anyway, David Cox said, ever use a power soak or attenuator? No, I never tried one. I looked at that power soak once before. I thought about checking that out. Whoa, man. That was weird. Oh, how come that didn't work right? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I should do it one by one. I'm gonna do it one by one, man. Something tripped out on that copy paste, man. Here you go. Here's one more. Here's album 1 on Spotify. And then here's album 2 on Spotify. So anyone into Spotify, go and copy these links. That'll get you some good old stuff there. Roland Leon, standard D, so everything's one whole step down. Staying positive. Thank you so much, buddy. Pam Beeman now says, hey, Rick, good to see you again. Back from the gym. Say, good to see you too, Pam. That was enough for us tonight. Well, I'll be back Tuesday for sure. But always great to see you, Pam. I thank you always for your support. You know that's right. Jake said, I'll check out, because I use Spotify. It's horrendous with premium. Yeah, true that. But yeah, if you're into it, check it out. It's some good classic metal. Some great people playing on, great musicians on it. So there you go. Okay, all right, everybody. I got to go, man. Stardust, Gloria, Juji, I think I saw Michael Fairbank. Thank you all for your great moderation tonight and keeping it as clean as possible. We do have a great community here and a very, very clean and friendly community, and we want to keep it that way. So thank you guys for keeping it that way. I will be back on Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Once again, if you click the dots and go to the description of this video, the schedule is there. You can go to my page, the schedule is there as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and come see us again on Tuesday, all right? With all that said, I want you to stay safe out there. I want you to take care of each other. I want you to be good to each other because that's all we have in this world. So with that being said, have a great night, everybody. Have a great week. If I don't see you, I'll be back Tuesday night. Take care and have a good one.